It's Wednesday, my dudes!
I can't believe... Anyway. Never
You all wish you were here for our previous conversation.
Yeah, crazy segue.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
That is legitimately for Bards After Dark After Dark.
We need a new show.
Hi, hello, you absolute weapons. Welcome back to Bards of New York, the actual play D&D stream where sometimes we actually play D&D. And for the next 10-ish weeks, that's not what we're fucking doing, gang. We're playing Gilded Thrones, which is a combination of mechanics from Good Society, Kids on Bikes, and My Noggin.
Right. I haven't heard of that.
I've heard that system's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty great. But hi, gang.
It's a great day to be in New York.
It is a great day. I was just about to say, a year ago today, we were feeling a different type of way, and it is a ray of sunshine to have the election results in. If you don't know, watch a smidge of the news, and you will know. But I think what it truly shows us is that activism and change is a relay race, and we have to continue to run our legs of that relay race. And that doesn't mean you run every leg, but run your leg. I don't know if that makes sense. It does to me.
Vote
Run your
when you
legs.
can. Which is always.
Yeah.
We were all in a theater last night,
Yeah.
and we.
That was
a
a cool
small
experience.
house.
Yeah, it was a cool experience.
And we hit intermission, and everybody checked their phones, and rippling through the room, this just cheer up.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
absolutely crazy.
Someone- pure.
Someone was like, "He won," and the place went, "Wah!"
Yeah. There were some people who looked around should I be cheering? And then everybody started, and they were so excited.
Everybody wins.
Even in his concession speech, Cuomo said his name wrong.
Yeah, well, you know.
And I'm like, get
really
really fucked.
All right. Well, on that note.
Yes.
I know we have a few announcements. I'll start off with the first announcement, which is Rachel is not here, as you can see. She is
Sean is Rachel.
at a bonfire night. She's a real big Guy Fawkes fan.
Yeah.
Who's Guy Fawkes?
How?
Are you being serious?
dare you?
Yeah.
What? Really?
I don't have a clue who that is.
We'll talk about it later. It's fine. Or you can
Fawkes.
Google it. Have you seen V for Vendetta?
No.
Oh.
Remember.
I feel like you'd fuck with that movie heavy.
Are you talking about Fawkes?
Fawkes.
F-A-W-K-E-S,
I thought you said Guy
I
Fawkes.
believe.
And I was like, you mean Guy Fieri?
Caught red-handed. Hung, drawn, and quartered.
You also have to love the United Kingdom. You got pretty close. You get a day.
Yeah. We'll give you this one,
You
Chief.
got a day. You didn't get us.
Who was a
You got
member of
day.
the Provincial English Catholics.
Oh, don't do
involved
this.
In the failed
Don't do
Anyway,
this.
because
1605.
Rachel is not
You
here,
get closer.
I'll do the Wiki Warriors announcement. A lot of the time, when either Woody, Will, or myself are trying to remember a detail from our own worlds that we said with our human mouths, it's really difficult. And the thing that saves us always is the Wiki. And that is championed by our Wiki Warriors who help compile lore and stats and anything you can imagine, any detail from all of the stories we tell at Bards of New York. The Wiki Warriors have it. And so if you're really into being our savior, come join the Wiki Warriors. And how you join the Wiki Warriors is you come over to our Discord. So join our Discord because it's the best corner of the internet. There's some fucking great fan art going on in there. It's Kinkvember in the spicy section of the Discord. I know none of you hang out in there, but I do because I'm a skank, I guess. That's not to say anybody else is.
Just wasn't prepared.
I thought you said scamp.
I'm a scamp.
My brother, get your ears checked.
I'm running on very little sleep, so y'all are getting Hannah in a different light.
I mean, that's
But-
not the worst word that we've heard in the last 24 hours.
That is very true. I love our Discord. I think it's such a great, lovely place. And if you're not a part of it, come be a part of it and join Wiki Warriors. Other than that, I think we have merch and Patreon to talk about before our lovely sponsors. I'm not wearing any merch. I think it's just Kyle.
All right. Well, Bards of New York, .quest. is a store slash centralized hub for our show and the wonderful little tchotchkes and really nice, I would say, really cool stuff. Check it out. It's a great way to support. It's a great way to represent as a walking billboard for la show. I will say, though it has not manifested, I will say, Bards of New York, .gay is ours.
Crazy.
It will be a thing.
Whoa.
I just have to find time
Pretty
to
impressive.
do anything at all.
I don't
Good
know
luck with that.
anything about how any of it works. That's pretty cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Domain
Awesome.
extensions. It's just like that. but-
What will we use? What will we use .gay for?
Rachel had a great idea about it, which we'll leave it as a surprise until it happens. Yeah?
It's not going to be like an extensive. It's not going to be an
Surprise.
entire other website.
No, it's not going to be.
It's
as
not going to be
say
the
now.
merch store, but only gay stuff, which would be great.
Everything's rainbow.
Everything's rainbow.
Could we make it like? Is there more red versus blue? Like,
What is going on right now?
Dan, are you?
Where the fuck is the sign? Give me the goddamn sign.
Full disclosure, all of us are operating on very little
Yes.
sleep today.
I had
so,
I got a full sleep.
Okay, rub it in our faces.
So yeah, check out bardsofnewyork.quest. And while you're there, click over to the newest and probably best way to support us financially nowadays is Patreon. It is a wonderful little thing where you can either do a $1 tier, so just $1 a month. That's like not even a cent. That's more than a cent. I don't know math. 3 cents a day? 2 cents a day? Approximately.
Depends on the month.
100
Cents literally don't mean anything anymore in America.
3.3.
Anything under $1 is effectively useless.
Well, that's only on 30-day months. This is the issue.
Well, let's do the math for 29.
It changes.
On that, you will get access to the
3.2.
Patreon-specific exclusive podcasts, including Bards After Dark, Encore, Bards Encore, and any future one that we figure out, which may or may not be titled SEAL Team 6. Jury's still out.
Or Bards and Yap.
Bards and Yap.
Whoa.
Bards and New Yak.
We're really good at yapping.
We are.
This is true.
That's what that show would be for.
Yeah.
The acronym BAY is strange to me.
I think Strange is
Bainey?
pretty good.
I think it's got some stank on it.
I'm just watching Bay.
When you see your ex go.
If you want to contribute a little bit more and join the Sentinel tier, that's $5 a month. I'm not doing the math. You're gonna get exclusive pieces of merch that are on the merch store that only you can get. You're gonna get a merch discount for the whole store, 10%, and you're going to get some quality homebrew concoctions, currently from the busboy himself.
What else do I have
but
left to do?
in the future, there's gonna be a lot. So yeah, it's a great way. You kind of like gave us a little hint last
You
week.
want me
on
to
what
just speak on it? You want me to just say what it is?
Spit.
If you point that mic at your face a little bit more. Thank you very much.
Yeah, speak into the mic, baby.
The November 12th/13th Patreon drop this year, Year of Our Lord 2025, will be the monk subclass Way of the Cursed Fist. This is a monk subclass currently utilized by both Alis and Maravix, and it's a subclass with 4 subclasses within it. So if you want to get and I'll put a disclaimer in Patreon when it drops, but I'll let you know now, it is not balanced in any way. We have to balance it in real time. If you've been listening to listen to the numbers in Dark Age, we had to balance some of Alis damage numbers because it was very broken at first, and now it's just the best kind of broken, one with downsides.
It's all I know. Big number, big sad.
So if you want to start manipulating the energy of the soul and turn it into something martially effective, and just buff the usage of key points through the moon and the usage of hit die through the moon,
Fucking exquisite.
come join the Patreon by this November, by this month.
And I will say, I found a really old video of a certain somebody being taught how to make a cocktail that I think we're going to use as bonus content
Oh,
on the
it's good.
Patreon. That has never seen the light of day, and I'm really excited when that drops.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm behind.
You can say that
Oh,
again.
now I hear. Let's keep moving on.
Okay.
Oh my god.
After stalling for 30
The last
seconds.
thing before we get to RP warm-up sponsors, do we have a
Yeah,
sponsor?
we do. This is the last week in which we are in the window of their Kickstarter for Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. It is the new card and role-playing game that is a bunch of anthropomorphic villagers solving and committing myriad and other crimes.
Myriad.
It's a storytelling game of 3 to 6 players, taking place in the fictional 1980s town of Woodbury, where the upstanding citizens lead cozy lives and operate thriving businesses. But even in a community of friendly animal folk, this is well written, terribly read.
You're doing great, sweetie. Keep going.
Have their secrets. That was it. That was the last part of the thing.
Brill.
They have
I'm
already-
so excited to play this game.
Yeah, they've already passed their main goal. There are stretch goals to get some added content. We are also excited to play this game. We are very, very grateful to have been sponsored by them, and we hope to see them again real soon. It's so cool. The art style is gorgeous. It's based off of a graphic novel. You can be a turtle person who's like a mailman.
Tortu.
You can be
Inner soul.
like a kangaroo with blonde hair.
Not with brown hair though.
I love that that's the fantasy. Like, you can be a kangaroo.
No, I'm sorry.
But you're blonde.
Blonde.
No. I didn't say that. I didn't say a kangaroo that has blonde hair. I said a kangaroo with like. I'm looking at the
yeah.
art. Like,
Oh,
has
that is
blonde hair.
That's what I
immediately what I
immediately
thought.
thought. Yeah.
Okay.
I saw a kangaroo with a Fabio wig. That's what I saw in my head.
It's.
I imagined a toupee.
I believe
It
it's either a
is
Tekken
neither
or a
of
Soul
those.
Calibur character. The kangaroo. There's like a kangaroo with hair in either Tekken
I
or Soul
think it's
Calibur
Soul
2.
Calibur.
I don't think it's Soul
We're not
Calibur,
talking about
'cause
that
I've
game.
played a lot of that game.
We're talking about this game. So yeah, check it out.
Tekken?
If you want to contribute to their Kickstarter, you absolutely should. I'll place the link in the chat. But yeah, and check it on shelves. I'm sure very soon it's gonna be popular. So get in on the ground floor.
Yeah. Amazing.
Thank you.
Great. Well, in case you're new here, or you haven't been here in a while, we do a roleplay warm-up where I ask a question of everyone at the table something about the characters so that we can drop into the given moment, and boy, howdy do we need it, and get to know the characters a little bit more. When I do this, and so Miley can test the mic levels because they've been
We need
giving
it
him
today.
grief. Thank you for your patience. When I ask this question, if you are currently in chat on YouTube or Twitch, you have us. You are in the comment sections on YouTube or Spotify, or you have us in your ear holes as you are walking to the theater in Iowa. Please feel free to answer for yourself or for one of your lovely brain children, whether that is a TTRPG character or like a book you're writing. The answers are super dope, and keep them coming. I am going to ask the question, and we are going to begin with Johnny Boy.
What's up?
Work our way around this way so Miles has as much time
Love it.
to suss things out. And I will read the full sentence. But first, so you all understand my notes back here, the vibe for today, I've written RP, when child, what was wish?
The people
You
must
got it, right?
know.
When
Yeah.
child,
What was
What
wish?
was wish?
What wish?
The full
Please.
question is, when you were a child, what was your wish upon a star?
It's from Maggie.
Oh, it is from Maggie
Yeah,
from
it's
our
Maggie.
Discord.
Thanks, Maggie.
How childhood is childhood?
Excuse me?
That's for
How,
you to
how
decide, my
childhood
guy.
is childhood dream?
If playing on bus or
Try
playing
again.
on ground, plane bus.
Yes.
if played on bus, big trouble.
What is happening?
Where is the fucking time?
Disembark.
I think it must be over there.
I don't have
Is it behind that one? Is it behind?
Never heard
No,
it
it's
playing on
like-
craft flame pots.
You don't
Okay.
get it. You're not back here in the spot.
Well, I guess. Okay, I have my answer. Either way. For Jin, though his dream that he still follows to this day has not necessarily shifted since he was 16, 15. That was merely the, I suppose, weaponization of a much kinder dream from his youth. Growing up how he did, using his magic how he did, he became acutely aware very early on of the depths of pain, of fear, of sadness. He was aware of the people around him, just how much the well of that emotion dug. So from a very early age, what he wished for, full of naivete perhaps, was that no one had a need to feel those things anymore. And though that was without necessary purpose, that hope, that dream, that wish, that no one need feel sadness, fear, loss. He would wish that, and now has done everything he could to the best of his ability to make that wish reality.
When Eos was just a boy, his mother, the first, Rada, was the sower. His mother, the second, Idra, was the reaper. And Eos knew they were good at fixing things. Even before the Whispers told them that they were just good. There were things that were just good. And the things that Eos fixed became good. And if they weren't good before, then they certainly were after. So all Eos ever wished for was that the title bestowed upon them one day by the Coven would be the Mender. They wanted to be the sower, the reaper, and the mender, and they would go to bed hoping to dream of such things. They didn't, of course. So they became the mender elseways.
Gorge. I'm hearing from our tech crew, because we are in this tiny room. You can't lean back or you sound like you're in a tin can.
Yeah, otherwise I gotta increase his.
Is there a way to
like
extend
crazy.
this? Can I?
Ayo.
You can pull it down, but it might
Ayos.
block your face. Is the one thing.
Ayo.
Well, I'll-
Ayos.
Do this. Hang on. Trust. And then
The amount of times I heard that and I got minced by the storm in Elden Ring Nightmare.
shut the fuck up.
This is the kind of behind the scenes shenanigans you all are here for, right?
How's this?
Do I keep talking?
Keep talking, yeah.
Do I? This could be good. It's a lot closer to my face, and I don't mind if it's partially obscured. Let me check my own. Oh, it's not. It's just by my 12th head. We're fine. Easy.
At least he's aware.
Please. Do not see.
Yeah, no, you sound much better. Just speak on voice, everybody.
Yeah.
I ask of you.
No.
Same with you, Johnny boy.
Yeah.
That mic goes tinny if you're too far away from it.
I get to be.
Yeah. No. Up here. Yeah.
Oh, your Alexander teacher would be
Oh, Lisa,
afraid.
Lisa and I had long and extensive sessions. I was a problem. I was an issue. She was such both two Lisas actually, incredible professors and teachers and guides. And oh boy, did they have a field day with me because I was a nightmare.
beautiful.
I hope you both are well.
For Casca, when I was a child, I really wanted to be able to shift into a bird so I could fly. And so if I was wishing upon a star, that is what I would wish for, because then I can go and explore the world. We know so much about the continent, but we don't know much about what else is out there. And I would still love to see it.
When I was young, there wasn't much to dream about, in the sense that it was very likely I would be taking over my parents' shop and was quite dispassionate a good amount of the time. Wasn't really sure, but I knew I wanted to be happy.
So what was your wish?
To be happy.
To be happy? Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure I was following.
You know. That's my answer.
To be happy. I like that. That's very broad. Gorgeous.
He really didn't. He was like. He didn't know. I'm asleep.
Dan, give us that Mendax. We've missed him.
When Mendax was a child, he had some wobbles in his mouth. No, when Mendax was a child, if he were to wish upon a star in the way that the question is asking, he would wish to be that one day he was the best at something. What it was specifically, I don't think he knew at that age, but knowing that he was unequivocally the best at it was what his goal was. And when he became that, he knew he would know the moment because he would feel, and everyone else would feel, that he was the best around.
You're the best around.
Brilliant.
No one's
Love
gonna
it.
ever take me down.
Well done.
All right, Miley.
Okay. For Rafa, I think it's almost self-explanatory, quite clear what her childhood wish would have been and what it was many times. But from her youngest memories, the one thing she hoped for, wished for, prayed for to the ether was for the chance to bring her mother back. For the possibility of this happy, blended family of Reese and Mama Cal and Luna and Merritt and Rafa, and they could live out their days in the Imperium fields having picnics and watching the stars and picking flowers every day. But alas, wishes don't always come true.
Real. Rachel messaged her answer for Dulcamara. Dulcamara would have wished to be exactly like Melvira. Because who wouldn't want to be like Melvira?
Big goof.
Gorgeous, wonderful. Before our last item of business, before we roll that bean footage, is before the start of the stream, the start of the story, we pull a tarot card from the 22 major arcana cards. When we do, y'all guess what it's going to be in chat. So guess away, but this is to do a bit of augury, to divine what the vibe is going to be for this episode, which was, I'm super interested in what that vibe is going to be. What do you all think it's going to be?
All right, we have what we have left: the Magician, the Hierophant, Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, the Devil, the Moon, and the Sun.
I think
it's
gonna be
the
the
moon.
devil and the sun.
I think I'm taking up Dan's mantle here in that I think the devil is likely, but after chapter or episode 15, Wheel of Fortune.
That was my thought
Wheel of
earlier
Fortune.
today, but
It is
feeling the moon.
spinning, baby.
Don't know why. The Magician. Don't know why.
Okay, that would suit.
No idea. It's just there.
That would suit.
It's in the brain world.
The devil.
I too was eyeing Wheel of Fortune.
I know Will pulled last week, but since you're gonna go back on the bus, would you like another poll?
Well, I figure this is the last session before at least one of our table's birthday.
Oh, you're so right. You're so right.
Who's claiming it? Speaking up.
All right, John, you're in the hot seat. Soon to be birthday boy.
Who says they're a Scorpio?
You were supposed to be born today, actually.
I know, that was...
So many
no.
Scorpios.
My due date was the 9th, but they just
They thought you could
I
be
was going to
on
be a
that
Guy Fawkes baby.
Vendetta grind.
But unfortunately, I arrived precisely when I needed.
Okay, so
You mean
ninth is a
Guy
great day
Fawkes
to be
with the
born.
gunpowder plot?
See, this guy gets
Hey,
it.
good job.
1605.
I will shuffle, you tell me when to stop, and I will pull, and you tell me when to stop.
Okay.
Right?
Yep, stop.
Okay.
Stop.
The one I'm about to
Yep.
pull?
Quick to the draw.
Holy shit. It is the Magician reverse.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Takes it.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Let's fucking go.
That's so grungy for today.
I know.
Magician
Oh, it's
reversed.
perfect. Let me pull it up what this lovely
That's 2
book
reversed in a
says.
row.
This is represented by the fairy godmother. It's a French fairy tale. The magician is a helping hand. She has the ability to change raw materials into something wonderful and dreaming into doing. Fucking perfect. But she is only the helping hand. It is up to the protagonist to use her support moving forward to do the right thing. It is, however, reversed, which means insecurity, delay, lack of imagination, closed doors, and manipulation.
Let's fucking. I'm calm.
Are you?
No, the gloves are on and they're gonna come off.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, with the magician
gorgeous
reverse
George.
charting our course, Miley Wiley Boobop, will you please roll that bean footage and give the lovely folks at home their invitation?
One worthy of witnessing history. You are most graciously invited to attend the wedding of His Grace the Duke and her ladyship, the esteemed and most favourite niece of Her Imperial Majesty. 'Twill be a joyous and consequential union between our humble and harmonious nations. We entreat you to arrive at the court, our modest seat of marble and mirrors, where we, in our wisdom, practice peace. Come adorned in your finest regalia, cloaked in civility, and armed, as always, with discretion and cutting wit. We will remind you that poisons, though ever a temptation, are discouraged. Let those who attend do so with eyes open and tongues guarded, for alliances forged here shall surely shape the fate of empires. Ever and always, your Imperial Majesty.
And we're back.
We are back. Now we're back. We're so back.
We're back.
Shush.
We're
back.
so
I
back.
can't say.
No.
I can't say.
No.
Okay.
All right, let me start this music up because I needed to refresh Fantasy Plus.
Fantasy
Okay,
buzz.
here we go. All right.
Oh.
Fantasy bust.
Last week, we ended on an interesting note, I will say.
Interesting. Bust is nuts.
Interesting. I'm not going to recap those events because so much happened, and if you are here currently and have not seen that episode, go watch that one first.
Come back later.
But before our camera pans up on a new day, a day that doesn't involve any other events, a day of freedom for the members of the court to mill about where they want, have conversations, fuck in the gardens, I don't know.
You're out.
Our camera faded to black last week. Everyone went to bed. Laid their little heads on their cozy pillows or laid on a bench because they believe they don't deserve nice things.
Damn right.
And went to sleep. And before we wake up, I have a bone to... That faded out like a champ, guys. I have a bone to pick for y'all. For several people.
Uh-oh.
Lücan. You rest your head on the pillow. The events of the day running through your mind, I'm sure, and quickly fade off. And when you open them, you're on a field. And there is, it's sagebrush, some long grass that looks like it's been dried out from like a hot summer or something. There are ruins off in the distance, and you know this place very well. This would be the front, or that space of no man's land between the Imperium and the Coven, where you both consider it your holy land. I would like you to describe the day Lücan found his powers when Jin was with him. What did that look like? What did it feel like?
We weren't supposed to see battle. It was a bloodbath. There was lights flashing and steel clanging. We were only holding the carts, making sure the horses didn't run away. A group of the enemy somehow snuck through and were on us. It felt like the world was ending. And I looked to Jin and I knew we were gonna die. But then everything started to slow down. Get quieter. And lighter. By the time the enemy was about to strike us, I just flicked my hand. They were gone. I was so scared and angry, and I just wanted it all to stop. So I kept going. I knew exactly. I don't know how I knew, but I knew where everyone was on our side. So it was easy to just skirt the fire around them.
You relive all this in your dreams. Dust, smoke, dirt kicked up fills the air, stings your eyes. All the while you can feel Jin behind you. And you are running, trying to find a safe place, trying to make sense of this chaos that is happening around you. And when you raise your hand and your abilities manifest for the first time, and that light appears, it burns away everyone who you chose. Again, you continue forward, but then pause this time and look back, trying to find Jin. And laying on the ground, disintegrating is Casca Sarovei in Jin's place. And they fade. The embers of your fire consuming them completely. And the sounds of battle and war and explosions continue to build and build and build until this wave of dust and dirt explodes around you, and that flash of light that you've described again happens again. And it is all you see is white. Nothing more. And I'm gonna hold you there for a second. Jin, you go to sleep. In your room that does not feel like your room, with Dulcamara curled up on the bed, thorns snuggled, kind of by their legs, so they're halfway between you and Dulcamara. And when you open your eyes again, you're home in the Protectorate, and it is a perfect day. Blue skies, salt in the air. You can hear gulls off the coast. You are your adult self in this. In front of you, there is a rolling hill, spotted with grass, with a sandy trail that leads up and over the dune to the beach. But running ahead of you is a familiar person. A young girl, probably about 8 or 9. She turns back to you, piercing green eyes, blonde hair in 2 braids, smiles, and waves you on and runs up and over the dune. What do you do?
Smile and follow.
You follow. The beach is empty. There's a little chill in the air, but it is welcome. And you see Kira Takar sitting cross-legged, the waves at her back, and in her hands, she holds that Vajra. And she's just watching you approach. What do you do?
We'll walk over, feet taking in how the sand moves beneath it. You know, Mother wouldn't want you to take that from the home.
What will happen? What will happen to my token?
What do you mean? Kneel down.
My token that I gave you. What will happen to it? What will it be known for?
Place my hand around and under Kyra's. I'm hoping something worthwhile. Something you'd be proud of.
I've always been proud of you.
I know.
It wasn't your fault. You wouldn't have been able to help.
But I'd have been there.
And you would have been gone.
I'd be with you.
Not yet.
Why?
Because you're amazing. The world needs you.
He needed you more.
I'm with you always.
Am I doing the right thing? Are you still proud of me?
I'm always proud of you. I believe in you. Do you feel like you're doing the right thing?
I don't think there is a right thing. Just something that maybe could mean that people like you could be in places like this and not be afraid that they'll go anywhere.
Mum and Dad would say that there is a right way to do things.
What happened to them? We believed them, and what happened to us?
It's not their fault either.
I know.
You're angry.
Yes.
At me?
No.
At Mum and Dad?
No, never. I'm angry at the people responsible, and I intend... I intend to hurt them. Worse than they hurt us.
Mum and Dad say it's not right to hurt people.
True. They won't listen to right. I don't think they know the meaning. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm really not. You'd know better what to do if I were you and you were me. If I could snap my fingers and trade our places, I would, and I've wished that every day.
So let's do it.
What?
She snaps her fingers. You are tiny, Jin. Young. About, what would you say? If she's 8 or 9, you're probably, what, 16?
Yeah, probably 15, 16 at that time.
And she is in her mid-20s.
Hello, brother.
Kai?
You wanted this. Me in your place.
He just sort of sinks into the sand.
Do you really think hurting people is going to help your cause? Hurting people is going to keep my memory alive.
I don't know what else to do. Not really.
You're the smartest person I know.
You don't know many people, though. Well, at least... Do you, now? Who are you, now?
One day you'll know. But not today. Not anytime soon. Please. Don't make your heart dark for me.
I
I'd be very angry.
Yeah, I guess you would. But you're not here. And they are. And that's not right. I can't bring you back, but I can take them away. And that's as close to right as I can muster.
Are you sure it's right?
No. But I don't have to be right. I just have to clear the way so someone else can be.
You're the smartest person I know. I think you can do better than that. I will always be here.
And she touches your chest. And this light blooms in a cerulean blue across your chest.
Always. I am wherever you are. Don't take another me away from somebody else.
So what am I supposed to do?
I think somebody might have a task for you. They look around. Our time is up. But I will see you again. But not in that way. Or I'll box your ears.
I like who you grew into.
I had a good role model.
I wish I could have been better.
There's still time.
Yeah.
I love you.
The tide comes up. Waves start to crash around you until a final wave crashes above your head and you are in a completely white space. And I'm going to keep you there. Are you good, my love?
Yeah, absolutely.
Rafa.
Wow.
Let's go.
Give me a sec. You
At least everybody's catching strays today.
go to sleep. After a discombobulating evening. And sleep quickly takes you. And when you wake up, you are in this completely white space. Piles of something that is, it looks like snow, but it also doesn't look like snow. Gray and white, spread out endlessly. There is no horizon line. There is no ground other than the fact that you understand that you are standing on it. And then you turn and see Lücan. You turn and see Jin. You are all in this ashy space. And then when you turn away from each other, standing before you is a femme presenting person, long white hair, white skin, robes of burgundy, purple, green, red, the Ashrite.
Blessed be. There are more of you to gather.
Sorry, I'm stuck in the, the little kid voice.
You good?
There are more of you to gather, but my magics can only pull 3. This craft is unfamiliar to me. I borrowed something from a friend. We only have a short time.
Is this real? Or are we dreaming?
Can it not be both?
Are you who's been showing me these things?
No.
Then who has?
The veil is thin. Those who wish to contact you are growing stronger, whilst the veil grows thinner. You will face, your time here, you will face 2 trials. One has already been put forth, spinning on the wheel. The second will come once the first is over. My lord is quite pleased with how this wheel has been pushed. But for me, I call you here selfishly. I urge you to seek. Seek the light. Seek the truth. Seek the sun and blue sky and fresh air that taste like a reminder of why you want to be alive. It is there, lying under a blanket of creativity. But I cannot remove that blanket for you. We had hope once here. Your counterparts, in the end, they were searching for the light, and that light was dimmed, divided, and then eventually strangled.
Counterparts.
A long time ago. You come from 3 different nations, yet there is a kinship, a hope to turn the wheel, to change what needs to be changed, to not repeat the sins of the past. Time runs empty. You have 3 questions. I cannot keep these magics. I am unfamiliar.
If we're looking for the truth, what's the lie?
We all wear a facade. How many have shown you what's behind that facade? Lies are abundant. Which lies matter and which are superfluous?
Is there a difference?
You tell me.
Does that count as one of our questions? Because that wouldn't be fair.
You may have another. 2 left. 2 left. Child of 2 nations.
How do I know what to seek if I don't know what I'm seeking? How do we find this truth?
You have been given the way forward.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it does. Listen to the ether.
She listens. Does she hear anything?
You hear.
Follow the whispering winds through the stone. For sanguine verity this treasure abides. A precious will has kept this secret entombed, which inescapable end will the claimant decide.
I've been in the walls.
Good.
How?
What?
It was just dark. And I saw art.
What kind of
Is
art?
that all?
I have a shoe.
A shoe?
I have your I'm sorry. I have your shoe.
Time is running out. One question remains. I could only pull 3 of you here.
You spoke of a thinning veil. implying two sides to it. One to which we are familiar, another we are not. How can we make that veil nothing? Not thin, but gone.
We must be united.
On that, we are agreed.
My counterpart, one of many, I think has told one of you the next step. After this wedding is over, these 14 days have passed, shepherded somebody through the maze, whispered of walls and wishes.
I can't wait 14 fucking days.
There are steps in this process. Search for the hope, search for the truth, and let creativity set you free.
Creativity.
I must go, you must wake. There are others who wish to speak with you. The veil is thinning, be careful. Not all who speak through the veil are willing you to succeed.
Does that include you?
Does that include them?
I am not of the veil.
That didn't answer my question.
I speak only truth.
They start to turn into ash themselves. A funnel opens up and the ash starts to fall down, spinning and spinning and spinning, and you are all sucked into it. And then you open your eyes and it is morning. You are all in your separate rooms. Rafa, before you open your eyes, there is a sound of birds' wings, whispers, and then you hear crows. So sorry.
That's what I was talking about.
Whoa.
You hear Eos. You hear an individual say, "So I put all my eggs in one gilded basket." There is a flash of a face at a window wearing a porcelain mask. The white ash fades away as you continue to fall, and then this giant mask shows up in front of you as you fall and fall and fall. Porcelain hangs over you. The mask speaks, mouth moving. That is not fair to you, but it is the truth. And then the last thing you hear before you wake up is a scream. And then you are awake.
Rafa is echoing that scream as she wakes.
Nice.
Awakens. It is that the sheets are drenched in sweat, and she is upright. She is screaming. I would assume Merritt runs in to the room at this point.
Don't we have separate rooms?
They're conjoined, aren't they?
By the hip.
If you want them to be conjoined, they can be
They're
conjoined,
conjoined.
baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think the door is fully closed. I think Merritt would hear that immediately and come rushing in.
And I'm going to pause the camera here. Camera finally pans up on our day. We leave Rafa, and we head out to the hallway. We see Montgomery Urso slip into a room. The camera follows Montgomery, and we see vials, or we see a case that they walk up to. And they flip open the case, and in it are vials with a red liquid. Leather case. Every vial has sealed wax over it. None of the seals have been broken. As we watch Monty go and pick up one of these red vials, our camera zooms in for a moment and we are able to see 5 vials, each one bearing a little tag wrapped around it with cord. And on that tag are different symbols. There's the one that Monty picked up is a feather. The other 4, there's a coin, a crown, a gem, and a wave. That's all we get to see of those vials before we pull out. We follow Monty back to his room where he sits and begins writing. And before we bring our camera back up to do some more scenes, after you've just been dumped on, essentially, we are going to do what we haven't done in about 6 weeks, which is the mechanics of this game, Gilded, Good Society, and begin with a letter from Lady Aislin. However, order of business, Lücan, when you wake up, the flowers in your gilded vase that forms, that melts upwards, they're clovers. Our camera goes into Father Joachim's room, and their vase holds hawthorns. Eos, when you wake up, what the fuck is going on over there?
He's drinking his piss.
That is a questionable color.
That's why I wanted to do it.
Piss.
It's retro
This is a healthy, supposedly healthy, organic energy drink, and it always looks like that. I have to uncover it whenever I get the chance.
I guess piss is organic.
That's like someone that drank some water today, but not enough.
No, this is somebody who
Just
drinks
a
Mountain
sip.
Dew and nothing else.
Yeah.
In one hole and out the other. That's what we say.
Along with eating a
Please continue.
highlighter.
You're so fine. In your tent, a vase still forms, melting up from the table, and then gilded flowers melt into existence, and your flowers are tansies. Our camera goes to Mio's room, where a laurel sits wrapped around the vase, and then to Jin's room, where another laurel sits wrapped around the vase. And as you all rise in different states of distress or peace, don't know what Mendax did with Mercy.
Fucking chilling.
You and me both, bro.
You read a new letter. And it is thus.
My beloved warriors of the Arcadian court. First, congratulations, Renalda. To the golden Mio of the Imperium, lover of sandwiches and a special friend of mine. To Jin Kaziroth of the Protectorate, perhaps one of the few here capable of being more dramatic than I. What an entrance, last son. May you both enjoy your gift, but please remember not to rest on them. There is much afoot at court, and not all to my liking. The tension that now exists between Triple M, my oh my. It's almost enough to make a lady blush. After a certain letter was sent, it appears as though the diarchy can wound with more than just mages or might. When one of the 3 has a chance to step out from a certain sister's shadow, perhaps you really will get to prove you're the fun one. Speaking of, a certain snowboy should learn from the fun one. Loose lips sink ships, and you've gone and shared your fear with a pair far looser than your own. There's no getting it back now. To the certain couple I've been rooting for, while such honesty really did make for a beautiful moment, and this tender garden continues to grow, I had to spend my time watching Rents and Knock tangle tongues for hours instead. The technique could use some improvement. And don't worry about your shoes. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I give it 3 or 4 weeks and no one, and I mean fucking no one, will be wearing shoes. Verity, mendacity. We should all question what has been presented before us as truth. What tasty emotions rolled off the ruler's box yesterday upon being called out. One wonders what the result will be, and if it will even matter in the end. It seems as though the flame we have spoken so much of is not the one we should be most concerned about. A carefully controlled burn can be healing for the land. Starting a fire and sitting back to watch it burn, however, is death. What makes you so assured you won't burn with it? Perhaps you simply do not care. I see behind your mask. My ghosts tell me all about your own. Breaking a mirror is said to bring years of bad luck. Have you already served your time? Or is there more to come?
Oh, yeah.
Will your nightmares continue to haunt you?
Yeah.
Will yours, obedient one? Remember, my dear. Oh, that I wish I could ask you to remember and be free. What a shocking turn of masks and messages yesterday, and what an even more shocking series of conversations held when you thought you went unheard. Have you not learned yet? It seems as though this new generation is preparing for a great change. Change is good. Change is needed. But are you setting yourself up to break the cycles of the past? Or will you be doomed to repeat them? Are you setting free the children you never got to be? Or placing your sins on a platter to pass to those who will follow? What are you sowing in your garden? Perhaps we don't need an empress of change, but a council, unified, together, led by hope. Hope, perhaps not a thing with feathers, as the saying goes, but a thing of either, of starlight. To bring starlight across borders, to unbind. As you work to unbind, it appears as though you do love making eyes. When will yours turn my way? We should chat. Footsteps wander below. Finally, someone worthy of having the light of the stars guide their feet to wander. Did you understand the meaning? Their story woven in, how love can conquer all. I wish you could have known them as I did. What will be woven into your tapestry after you are long gone? What meaning will the future learn from it? Do give it some thought. As ever, your friend, Lady Aislin.
And that is the letter from Lady Aislin herself.
Wow.
Well done, Dreamy.
Cooked.
You have not been here.
Oh no. I've
Lady
heard one of
Aislin
these.
has an agenda.
Yeah.
And what she includes in her letters, what she leaves out, is very, it's chosen carefully. I'll let y'all tinfoil about that or tweak out as much as you want.
I think that was the first time that I didn't
Catch
there
a
were-
stray, as
there- I
Lücan?
mean, like get a direct hit at all. It was kind of like a hey, good job.
This can be
You
pretty
say that
cool.
now.
Yeah, it's a fake out.
You have some promise.
All right.
Did you understand it? No.
No. And with that, we are going to go into our rumors phase real fast. So, as you all know, and Will's new to this, you can come up with a rumor or you can elevate somebody else's to a scandal, which means everybody in the court already knows about it. Who would like to present a rumor or both of their rumors first? Oh, Miles is so keen.
I have one. This is a new one. I'm not carrying any over. And this is specifically spread by Elro throughout his conversations during this kind of buffer day.
Okay.
And the rumor is thus. The winner of the Mages Duel was only able to obtain that title through phantoms and cheats. If someone so weak must stoop to such levels of disrespect, there must be some very dark and disturbing secrets hiding under all of those masks. You're just gonna seed that throughout the day.
Damn. Would you like to elevate that to a scandal?
I would absolutely love to elevate that to a scandal.
All right.
Juicy.
Fuck yeah.
Going forward, for however many episodes this day lasts, everybody is talking about it.
I will say that was not John elevating it. That was
Jin?
elevating that to a scandal.
Spicy. Spicy.
Jin is a busy
Jin's like, yeah, talk about me.
Love it.
Have my name in your mouth.
All right, scandal.
He wants to be known as a person who cheated to get there. If that's it out in the air,
I love it.
that's the narrative he's sticking with.
Brilliant. You looked ready.
I
You took a
am
deep
ready.
breath like you're ready to go.
I am ready, yes.
Take a break.
I have a new rumor.
Oh.
Some are beginning to question if the Duke is worthy of representing the kingdom in this political union, considering his participation in the duel and allowance of this protectorate inquest. The Imperium won't easily trust what they can't control.
Ooh. Love it.
Damn.
Spicy.
Can I elevate multiple things to a scandal? Is that allowed?
It's usually only one.
That's
Otherwise, we go wild with scandals.
You monster.
But both of those are incredibly good for Jin's interest.
But if it carries over to the next day, it becomes a scandal, I believe is how we've done it.
I love it, okay.
Or it's just as an ongoing rumor.
I think you can drag
We've
one
been
along
fast and
without
loose,
making
yeah.
it worst.
Yes.
Yeah, that was my only one.
Sick.
Brill. I can go. I have a carryover from yesterday. Sovereign Emeritus Cynthia Almendares, former ruler of the kingdom, seems to be giving her child, Sovereign Rosalia Almendares, the cold shoulder. Their conversations at the court have been reported as terse. What rift has formed between two who are usually so close? Could it be true that Cynthia sides with Federico Castillo and his plight with his disinheritance? My second rumor. Someone is stealing shoes and moving them about the palace. Could it be that gaggle of children last seen heading into the library? Perhaps their nighttime activities should be better chaperoned.
Nice.
Never mind.
Who's next? One and two. Rumors.
Go ahead. Mine's. You can.
No. Go. I want you to go first.
You want me to go first?
yeah.
Have you read mine?
No.
Have you read mine?
No.
I've got one. It's a simple, important rumor. Someone is stealing fruit and holding it in their rooms. The court is running out of melons.
Incredible. Before you go, I will read Rachel's rumor that she's put in here. It reads, young men and women of the kingdom are hoping to meet Melvira the Tigress in person at the engagement party. If true love is out of the question, perhaps strengthening ties with the coven will be a consolation prize to Ilin.
Okay. Rumors have been spreading this previous afternoon and night with no traceable source. Nobody remembers where they first heard this rumor. It's just something that continues to circulate. That the great voice in the shadows, Mendax, has lost his touch. Is it true, in fact, that the Mendax, the shadow of all, has gone soft?
What is it?
Will Champion. I'm
Brilliant.
upset.
Brilliant. So, Mendax,
Damn.
you hear that whispered a little bit. Wake up to that.
The fuck up, man.
You wake up on your mirror, Mendax. Red lipstick kiss on the mirror. That wasn't there the night before when you went to bed alone.
Got nothing.
Wow.
Excellent rumors, gang. So as we go forward, I know we have a lot to talk about as characters, but keep in mind that those are there for you to utilize as ways to be messy.
Love it.
Now, as you wake, as you rub the sleep from your eyes, some of you have received letters, and some of you have chosen to write letters. Who would like to go first?
I can read the letter that was left for me.
Excellent. Jin, you wake up.
Yeah.
Dulcamara is no longer there, but Thorn is cuddled up next to you.
Yeah, I think because Jin wouldn't have put his head down, and he wouldn't have tried to fall asleep. He would have to shout out Iron Giant. You know when Kent Mansley is looking at Hogarth, and Hogarth's trying to sleep, but he's just sitting there and he keeps nodding off. Someone's gonna get that. You do. And
a fine film.
It's a great film.
So good.
But him sort of nodding off like that, I think eventually he just sort of fell asleep, slumped in his little cuck bench.
Is his neck okay?
And no.
Does it look like it is?
He's not doing great.
Got a lot of kinks in that neck.
But so yeah, he goes,
Good old chiropractor.
and Thorn's probably like, oh god. And so he looks around. Is the bed made?
No.
All right. First things first. I'm making the bed. I'm making sure that it's all nice and pristine.
Gotta make the bed.
Try to mess up the next ago, and then approach, read the letter on the that we just heard.
Thorn snakes his way between your legs, rubbing himself on you.
Are you this friendly to everyone?
Nice.
I'm gonna emotional resonance. Do I believe that hit at all?
Was
it like defensive? Was it like, nah, fuck you?
You feel unyielding hate.
Yeah, it's like I want to know. Is that was like, do you not like me? What's the deal here?
It's definitely not. Do you not like me?
Yeah.
But as cats are wont to do, confusing.
Okay.
You're not sure.
Like I can emotionally like distinguish animals and humans, but cats, I'm like, I got no fucking idea what's going on. It swaps every time. Anyway, so sit down.
That's cats.
Open up a letter left on Jin's desk with a tiny nettle on top. Quote, sorry to leave so early. I did enjoy our chat last night and look forward to getting to know each other better this evening. You keep interesting company, and I'm honored to be in that circle now, even if it was not necessarily by choice. Thank you for being such a gentleman and allowing me to have the bed. I will take the floor tonight. It'll be a long week and a half if we don't take turns. Besides, we need to be well rested for our journey after we survive this. I have some errands to run. Would you be a dear and check on Rafa for me? I dropped her off at Eos's tent for treatment, and I'm anxious to hear how it went. She went straight back to her room and is there now. A. With that letter on the table, there's a moment of pause reading that final little paragraph. Slides the letter across the desk and will go out, keeping his ears open for rumors, eyes open for the Empress, after I hear something else.
He would receive a letter.
I see. Yes, as sort of getting up to go, do you think?
No.
Okay.
Oh, this is from Poop in a Can. Never mind. No.
Didn't realize there was a
Poop in a
character
can?
Poop in a Can. Where are they
Poop
from?
in a can.
They're from Alaska. That's Poop in a Can. No.
That's the messenger.
You hear a clunk, 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 clunk. And then under your door is a letter that with the kingdom seal on it. Yes. And then you hear clank.
Before going to leave, we'll take the letter, open it, and give it a read.
It says,
What the fuck?
I would like to meet you in private. Please come to my chambers alone. Be seen by no one, including your doctor friend, the Duke.
Takes that letter, puts it in his pocket, keeps the letter from Dulcamara where it is. Which room is closer to the Empress's, Rafa's or the Duke's?
The Duke.
Then I'm going to go to the Duke's first. I'll try my best to remain...
Inconspicuous.
No, actually, I won't. I will...
Well, you can't do it, but the
not necessarily that I'm like calling attention to where I am going necessarily.
You're doing the Tobey Maguire and
It's no,
Spider-Man
it's just
3.
like frustrating, like sort of the opposite, but like very, beautiful. I'm upping my game in terms of like, wow, that's an ugly fit that guy's got going on. Like that guy didn't sleep. Yikes. Like if I want there to be visual confirmation of the rumor now scandal that we heard. Okay. Like I want when people see me being like, yeah, that does look like a sleazy little man. Like, okay, I see it. So as he's going, he's a rat. That's where it comes from.
Oh my god!
So I want that to be.
Sometimes things just make sense.
So the emotional. I suppose as I'm going, that's the emotion I'm sort of expelling from myself to the viewers and onlookers. But I will go to the Duke's quarters first. Again, keeping my eyes and ears open for rumors and whatnot, specifically any news about the Empress. And given the fact that we know those rumors that we just heard are the ones we're hearing, the fact that nothing is being said, has Jin's attention. But that's where Jin's up to.
Okay.
And I'm so sorry. Firstly, monologue token to you. You got another one. Secondly, the coffee is affecting me. I will return shortly.
Go this girl!
The coffee is affecting me.
We will come back to the scene between Jin and the Duke later.
Yeah.
Do you need another monologue token?
Yeah,
I have
love
an extra
another
one.
I got 7.
Thank you. That was a slay.
Brilliant. That will be one of our scenes. I'm taking notes.
Skeens.
Paul Skeens?
Scanna.
Skeeny.
Paul Skeens, everybody?
Rafa.
Scapini. Huh?
A letter that is not sitting on your table, but has been placed on your bed. Hopefully by a ghostie, but you're not sure. When you woke up screaming, it was there on the bed.
Oh. Cool.
Let me find it. Jesus Christ. Hold on. It is to you.
How many tabs do you have open? Here's a question. One GM to another. How many tabs do you have open right now?
Tab pit stop.
I can't. They're too little. I can't count.
There it is.
Oh, that's and you know it's good.
I just wanted to make sure.
Oh no.
It's nice to
You're
not
doing
feel
it right.
No, I'm telling you, it's just how it goes. Like you. I remember at least thinking like, oh, we're gonna keep it to 4, maybe 5, and then one day, like episode 20 or something, look up and you think, I'm gonna kill my laptop. This is the
Start
end.
doing the thing where it's like, it sounds like it's gonna
Takes
take
off.
off.
Is
Well,
it
you
running
know-
on like different like different like websites or different note apps?
You want to know the layout of my computer right
No,
now?
I don't. you
That's for
you
Bards
knew
of
what
New
you were
York.
doing. I was
My
looking at
command
you.
center?
I was looking at you because you were looking at me. I guess I was asking Will. If you continue to do
It's
it.
all at least no. If you're ready, go. This is a Bards After Dark
Yeah, I
conversation
mean,
for sure.
a fun conversation.
Yeah.
Now I understand every time you're like, my notes.
We'll title that episode Windows.
Windows. This letter, written in the hand of your uncle,
Gosh.
reads, My dearest niece, I witnessed your work yesterday in the healer's tent. Masterfully done. The time has come to move forward. In the next 2 days, you will find time to be alone with the Vile Queens. Tell them you have been practicing to be their personal mender, since no one else can be trusted at the court. If pressed, you are not to mention me. Tell them this was your idea entirely. How lucky the diarchy is to have you protecting it. Cyrus.
I think, kind of just going back in time just for a second.
Okay.
Rafa wakes up, screams. Merritt comes in. There's a little moment that's had between the two of them. We don't need to RP that right now. I think Merritt probably goes back to do whatever she needs to do. Rafa.
She leaves the door wide open so that she could see you.
Rafa is still in bed. Picks up that letter off of the, because I think she probably did get into the sheets. I think she laid on top of the bed, and so the letter was placed on the bedspread. So she picks it up, reads it, and again doesn't write a physical response, a reply letter, but just says, "I understand."
Okay. Brill. Who wants to go next?
I can shoot.
Yeah. Let's go. Your first letter in Gilded Thrones.
Glack.
Here we
So
go.
this is going to start with the
fire
letter.
when ready.
The letter that Eos receives.
Okay.
Eos does not sleep in the same way that they used to sleep, or that people are accustomed to sleep. They sit through and have to sit through either the nightmare or whatever ghost is throwing their way. And that takes as long as the night takes. So it's either the one nightmare over and over and over again, or it's whatever ghost is saying over and over and over again. And when this cacophony eventually is not ended, but simply interrupted by the light of dawn, on this morning, very early, Eos finds, next to the discarded or the left behind crow skull necklace, a letter wrapped in ferns. And it reads, E.
It feels like we part in anger so often that I have forgotten how to say goodbye with a smile. You almost made me lose my temper again after all these years. Almost. I'm not sure what you're planning and why, or why you could not tell me plainly. You have your justifications, I am sure of it, but there was no reason for you to manipulate me or Rafa in the process. I hope you were able to heal Rafa last night and set both of you free. Whatever you have planned next, I hope it brings you some peace. If things change, if you are ever looking for a place to take off the masks and live as just Eos for the remainder of your days, look for a house with the most lush garden on the continent, in a place where it is always spring. I will sow a corner of hemlock just for you. Based on your fervor, I suspect we might be unable to meet again in this life. If that is so, I will see you when we meet the triple goddess, when we are our truest selves. And when reading that this letter does not have any signature on it, Eos already knew who this letter was from. But in seeing no signature, there's just something about it. Eos sets to work, gets out the full leather-wrapped belt of surgical tools, picks out the cleanest, sharpest scalpel in the bunch, and gets to carving the letter apart, rearranging the words, leaving some behind, and setting them, forcing them onto a piece of parchment that they will then wrap up, put into the mouth of Nyx, the big crow that sits outside the tent.
Wait. Nyx?
I have a task for you, Nyx.
And as Nyx flies away...
Just like beefy crow.
Yeah. The letter, the rehashed, serial killerified letter that Eos sends out reads this.
Okay.
Things change. My truest selves are masks and hemlock. Whatever you are, I suspect your fervor is almost forgotten. Almost. The triple goddess has no place in your garden. Set free your justifications, your planned peace. When I sow my anger on the continent, say goodbye to spring, manipulate your temper, and smile. Be free, or lose reason. I will see you again in this life. Plan on it. E.
All right.
Joe.
Yikes. Who has another letter? I have 2. Yeah, I have 2. I could go.
I have 2 as well.
Go.
Actually, technically 3.
Why don't you read the one from Dulcamara?
Okay, so I
For
think Rafa, after reading that letter from Cyrus, goes to her desk to write a different letter. First, I'm going to read that letter, and then I'll read what Dulcamara has sent.
Yeah.
So Rafa sets Cyrus's letter next to her, pulls out another piece of parchment paper. This is not intended to be a letter that goes into an envelope and is sealed. It is reminiscent of a note being passed around in class. So it is a piece of parchment, maybe even ripped, that has then been folded over. But on the parchment, all it says when it's opened up is, Mendax, need to talk, now, Rafa. And it is sent via her
drawer.
Being
Max, you rise out of bed, stretch, see the kissy mark on the mirror, and at that moment when maybe you go, the drawer from your desk pops open and out flies a letter, landing on the floor.
Mendax takes it, opens it. And writes back, and goes to his desk, and very similarly, in a small piece of paper, writes back, and folds it up and puts it into an envelope and hands it into the sky, and tendrils grab it and move it that way, and then from under your door you see that inky black kind of substance float under your door And through the bottom of it, on top of it, is laying this letter. And if you pick it up...
Yes, she immediately, I think there, oddly, is a bit of a sigh of relief
love that.
from Rafa. And she picks it up, opens it, and reads it.
Surely. That's all it says.
How do you spell
With the
those
chuckle.
laughs?
The chuckle written in.
LMAO!
Raffle.
Incredible laugh.
Raffle copper.
Rafflecopter goes soy, 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 soy.
Beautiful, fantastic. Okay, she reads that. I think she goes to set it down, and the second she sets that note from Mendax down, she smells it first. She smells that lavender, and then she looks over to her right, and there is a sealed letter with a sprig of lavender left on top from Dulcamara. And for a moment, Rafa sits there. She doesn't know why, but there is now a pang of hurt, of sadness that strikes her when she sees that, when she smells it. Doesn't make sense, but there's a sudden moment of sadness. And then she will slowly take the sprig of lavender, just move it to the side, just set it on the desk, opens the letter, and it reads...
I'm so sorry.
The world stops.
The world...
I don't know what happened. I was trying to adjust something. That's my bad. Apologies.
The gays don't get music.
She reads... I know I said to give me a few days to get future travel sorted, but I do trust we will seek each other out before that, yes? I imagine freedom has never looked so lovely as it does on you today. It would be a shame if I missed it. Amara. Rafa sits there reading it, just looking at the page for a moment. And then all she does is take that letter, take the sprig of lavender, and she puts it in the trash.
Woo!
Oh!
We playing fast and loose!
Oh no.
That killed me as Miles.
I
want to.
Oh, no,
That's
my
my
ship.
fucking Empress. Let's go. Crazy.
Fuck.
Crazy.
I have one.
Go for it.
When Casca.
Casca.
When Casca wakes up in the morning, there is a letter slipped underneath the door.
Okay.
And it reads, Casca, as the dawn meets the panes of my window, I find myself contemplating the events and revelations of yesterday, and how they might be affecting my friend and future family member. I know an inquisition is not an ideal part of prematrimonial events, though perhaps you will start the trend. Some might think this is an omen. Others may see it an opportunity. No matter how you choose to see it, my friend, please know that Agia and I are here for you. May each and every step you take find stone, warmed by the light of those that love you. Federico.
How does Federico send this letter?
He wrote it, walked his ass down to her door, slid it underneath the door, went back to bed.
Wow. Got his steps in.
None of that.
An analog man in a world of magic.
None of the rest of us doing ridiculous shit.
Feels less personal.
Mm-hmm.
I would have handed it to her myself, but that would have defeated the purpose.
When you return to your room, there is a letter waiting for you. And it reads, Lord Federico, I thank you for your missive. Perhaps I do need a promenade through the gardens or an evening on the lake to untangle the knots our courtiers seem determined to pull tighter. Your choice. I'll meet you at sunset. I hope the events of yesterday were not too upsetting for either of you. Peace is a messy business, isn't it? Affectionately, Lady Casca.
Okay.
Stir that pot. And that's the letter Federico receives. Who wants to go next?
I'm making my way to the.
Making my way downtown. I have
You
one
undone?
more letter.
I have a letter I could read. Mendax, do you have any more
I think I do.
letters? Okay.
I the response to Rafa, the sent to Jin. Nope.
Okay. And then we will have.
I have
think
one I'll
there's-
do last.
Okay. Huh?
There's
You have one more that you want to do very last?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Oh, you. Sorry.
Merritt.
Oh yeah.
I'm
My
Merritt.
my brain is galaxied right now.
Galaxy.
Do you want to do yours? I'll do mine
Yeah,
and then.
I'll do mine.
Okay.
Lücan, you wake up.
Lücan wakes up and is distraught, for one, but is surrounded by sheets that have holes missing.
Oh.
Part of the bed gone.
What happened?
And he is just like sitting on the bed, not moving.
As you sit there, a red line is carved in the air in front of your face, made of fire, and then a portal opens up, and a letter is dropped through and deposited in front of you. It reads, Golden Flame, well done in the duel yesterday. Regardless of outcome, you served your nation well. You continue to bear fate's flame. Lady Casca. And the second you read that sign off, the letters rearrange themselves on the page to read to have a second letter. And it reads, Luke, missed you last evening. I hope all is well. If you're still open to it, I would love to know where your mind is with all that happened yesterday. Only if you want to, of course. C.
He just holds it. Doesn't move.
Great. Brilliant. Talk about a wet dream for the Golden Flame.
Talk
Burns
about
through your sheets.
a holy dream.
Hey, yo.
A holy
Nice.
dream.
Nice.
You are divine.
Meant for it to be more of a bad sign. But we
Yes.
can talk about it like
Yes.
a joke. That's fine.
Gotta find the levity somewhere. I am a Minshew, after all.
You are in that chair now.
My Lito?
Yes, okay. I have one more letter.
Our camera pans to Montgomery Urso's room, where he has taken that vial and sat down to write a letter.
Yeah, I'm going to explain. I'm going to explain how it gets there first. So, when Monty sits down at his very grand, very regal desk in his room, he writes this letter. And as he goes to put the letter in the envelope, he closes the envelope and picks up that bit of wax to light and start melting over. It's that gold Imperium wax. And as it's dripping over, he then sets the wax down, picks up that bit of red liquid in that vial. The seal has already been broken. There's about 3/4 of the liquid left in it. And before this gold wax settles, he is going to uncap that vial and drop 5 drops of that red liquid into that melting wax. So it's kind of doing this tie-dye effect. And then he grabs that Imperium crown with the flame stamp and sigil, presses it down to form that wax seal. And as it's forming, Monty flicks up an arm, and we see that bird of flame conjure back up. And Monty hands this letter into the talons of this bird of flame, gives a nod. The bird grabs it and sets off. And the letter reads, Your Honorable Grace, if you have received this, your presence is urgently requested at the court. The course may be faltering. Walk with the fire of destiny, General M. Urso. And if this letter were to be received, the worthy recipient, upon opening it and reading it, would see at the bottom right corner what looks like a red, smudged fingerprint, like it was passive in a way. And upon seeing that, the worthy recipient would prick their thumb, a blotch of red would well up on their finger, press it into that blemished part of the letter, and immediately as their thumb presses into that mark, from the top left corner, this fire engulfs and starts racing toward the center of the page. From the bottom right corner where the thumb is placed, this wave crashes through and they meet in the middle, where then all of this insane amount of steam just dissipates over the page for a moment. And after it dissipates, what was once on that letter is completely rewritten. And it says, I can imagine you feel as though you've been hurt and betrayed by those you considered friends. But there is more to the story than the sliver of information you took with you. There were more pieces on the board. Some more clever than others. More clever than us. The events that followed were never intended. But we shifted those pieces the best way we could. For everyone, for the whole of the continent. A trial is being arranged. Answers are being demanded by many. Accountability is always looking for its next host. Return. Help us lay this issue to rest once and for all, and you may get the answers that you too have been so long seeking. By tide and star, Morgaine, Montgomery.
You send this letter off. You receive no response.
I have to come down.
What's that?
This one. I have to come down.
Last but not least, do you have a letter?
Oh.
Jesus.
I was like, oh.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna hurt me with now, Hannah?
From Merritt, Casca, Dulcamara, Lücan, and Jin, wherever they are, a piece of paper, or an envelope, a small envelope, spinning like a top, flies into their room with haste and opens quickly. It says, meet in Rafa's room, midday, in big bold letters. And it says, Merritt.
Brill. And you send that to who again?
Casca, Dulcamara, Lücan, and Jin.
Okay, cool. Great. Well, with that, we have concluded our Lady Aislin section, our rumors, and our letters.
Our epistolary phase.
We will do... I'm going to call for break, or an early break.
Okay,
that makes sense.
That makes sense.
And then we're going to come back and do scenes. And we will start with the Duke and Jin.
Hell yeah.
Sound good?
Sounds
Yeah,
great.
fuck yeah.
Beautiful letters, everyone. I am afraid of what's going to happen next.
Buckle your boots.
We'll see you in about 16 minutes.
Go piss.
Go piss, girl. Love you.
And there was so much
Is that a vine?
I thought you were going to hit us with like a Monty Python moment. You chose not to.
I love the sinking into yourself.
And there was much rejoicing.
And that was mine.
And then they stepped on the ball.
Is that a joke?
It's wow. There's a long history of that joke being used at the beginning of movie scenes. There's no actual joke attached to it. It's just kind of like a runner in a lot of movies where they do that.
The only one of those I know is boom. You looking for this?
You're talking about from Good Will Hunting?
I feel like I'm listening to a different language right now.
Get out of here!
I thought you meant, how do you like them apples? I got all
No,
their
it's the
numbers.
roadie joke.
Those are just different words in different orders.
Let me tell you, great film. Anyway, here we go.
Welcome back to the realm known as Arcadia. We will begin our scene section of this game in earnest now, starting with our camera panning into the Duke Félix Castillo, his humble abode, and by humble abode I mean lavish rooms. Duke Castillo, will you please describe your digs?
His dig?
I'm sorry.
Digs. I'm sorry. You know what?
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
Dude, Castillo, will you please describe those cocks you've got? Like, what the
The full frontal nudity.
How many?
Oh my god.
There was a plurality to that.
No, You said
out.
dicks.
I said digs.
Please enunciate.
From this side of the table, turns out.
Oh, replay, please.
Dude, Castillo, fucking whip him out.
You walk in, the Duke is hanging.
Casca!
You've heard of tripod. This is Hydra.
Oh my god. Describe your rooms. Do they have anything? Have they been decorated to reflect your personality as the Duke? I'm tweaking with this hair on my face.
I think
but go for it.
they're very lavish. They have there's multiple. It's kind of like one big room that's a kind of sitting room, and then there's multiple. I'd say 3 other rooms. One is to a chambers. One is to like a fancy bathroom. One is to kind of another meeting room. Everything is kind of lined in a golden trim. But yeah, nothing extravagant in color or like there's not like big weird statues of like elephants or giraffes or anything of that nature. Just the means to be able to use. He knows this room is. He uses the main room for a lot of meetings to be had, and it's a nice bathroom.
Of course, the bathroom has a fuck.
Clawfoot? Clawfoot tub?
2.
Fuck yeah.
Whoa.
Side by side.
One
fireplace
cold
in the
water, one hot water.
I was
He
about to
jumps
say, I,
between.
John, very happy.
Nice.
You want 2 tubs?
Yes. I want
2 tubs.
I was in a mansion once.
Dirty
for, like,
tub,
a
comfy
party,
tub?
and it was like one of those old mansions, and it had 2 clawfoot bathtubs next to each other, and there was like a wood-burning fireplace next to it.
That's
So you
holy
could
salt
sit-
burn, Batman. Jesus.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
I mean, I was like, this sounds fun, but also, why?
So people can have
Eat the
baths
rich.
next to each other.
No, just give me a
Hold
bigger.
hands.
Just give me one big tub.
Give me a jacuzzi.
I only bathe in an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Wow.
I need room for my digs.
My digs and.
I'm never saying that.
You knock on the door?
It's gone.
I'm going to
Yeah.
read this while you all have your scene.
That's crazy work to have that, actually. That's so good. I need one of those.
The only other thing I will note in your rooms is there's been like a breakfast tray, like 3-tiered, kind of like a tea service set up with some sandwiches, some little cakes, and then on the top there is an assortment of very tiny and like cut in stars and fun little shapes fruit. There is watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew.
Just fruit.
Honey Duke.
Honey Duke.
Just melon.
Just melon. Oh. Incredible.
And that is where our camera enters.
There's a knock on the door.
You hear some shuffles, and then you open the door to the Duke in a like a robe that is like a Jon Snow, kind of what you're wearing a little bit right now, Jon. And to that, all black. And a pair of glasses that are small reading glasses at the brim of his nose. He goes, "What are you seeing?"
I don't think people knew where I was going, but it looks like people are looking out for me, yes.
Well, I could imagine why. Come in.
I do so.
He sticks his head briefly outside and closes the door.
You hear from an errant ghosty.
Shit.
Why am I summoned, Your Grace?
Please sit.
Carefully sits at the door, sort of. If there's a seat,
There's probably like a couch, 2 seats, a little table, and a fireplace.
No cuck chair in sight.
fuck.
Not one to
That's
see.
the cuckiest chair I can find, I'll take. But pretty much anything that gives me vantage points as to doors, windows, any potential entry and exit points.
Sure.
I think you're seated in a corner so that you can see basically the whole space.
Yeah.
Like if you were in this room, you'd be there.
Oh, where I go?
Yes.
Nice. Precisely right. So it would probably be a little uncomfortable, like, wow, he could have sat anywhere and decided to go there.
I am not here to talk to you about your theatrics at the duel yesterday.
You can forgive my assumption.
Well,
what did you bring me here for, Your Grace?
I'd like to know your progress on what I asked you to do.
Ah. Well, as I said, I take my jobs one at a time. And after my victory at the duel, I have discovered little of interest. Besides conjecture, anyway. It doesn't take many gifts to see that there is affection.
I would agree. I'd like you to figure out as quickly as you can if there is something going on between the two of them. And as fast as you can, bring me that information. I want you to know, as it seems you have a friendship with Lücan. I mean him no harm. Nor do I, Casca.
What do you intend, then, with the information I'll gather?
I'm afraid I'm not going to tell you that. It is not what I asked you to do. But I would not worry. And you can promise that from me.
As I look at the Duke, I want to pour around, see what I feel. Gently, I don't want to like intrude too harshly if it... Because there are certain... how do I want to describe this? There are certain times, like with the confrontation with Elro, that like I need to get in there and subtlety is not an option. Like if it's... I'm getting in there whether or not they know I know or don't. In this case, if I can't quite figure out what's going on emotionally, I won't push too far to reveal my hand, if that makes sense.
You'll peek in the windows,
Yeah.
see if anything's open.
Yeah. If I was to put a numerical system on it, if I would succeed, I'd know, but probably not as much if I risked exposure. But if I failed, other times I would be exposed for using the magic that I have. In this case, I would sort of back off if there was too much resistance, if that makes sense.
The Duke, roll me a magic check and roll me a magic check.
Yoinks.
Oh, wait.
What?
My brother.
Whoa! She said roll, not throw.
Those are
Yeet.
Those are springy dice. We'll use different ones.
It's going to be tough. Thank God, I rolled a 2 for a 4.
Oh my god. Okay.
The Duke's magic is a D6.
It was a long day yesterday. Okay.
Yeah.
20, yeah.
Everybody spent, apparently.
Yeah, big time. Big time.
Tapped.
In-game
Spent
ammo.
with
Yes, it's,
It's
Spent
two
with an S.
very, very tired people going,
I will let you describe whatever you would like to give off, but can anybody like feel energy or see auras in this room?
No.
Like above table? Is that what you're asking?
Above table,
Uh,
yes.
No, not necessarily.
Auras often surround a person and have like it's like if they were covered in like a fuzzy outline almost. That's the best way I can describe it. And that is what you are able to gain is whatever is on like that aura emotionally.
Absolutely.
So not the like deep intense emotions that the Duke might have like deep within his heart. But the stuff that's kind of floating out.
It's like radiating off of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As that promise
Perfect,
of safety is kept, of that promise of like, I mean them no harm. I want to know. I won't tell you what I intend to do, but
I think
from the amount of times that you have worked with the Duke, had conversations with the Duke, taken tasks from the Duke, you know he is dropping some tea on the ground. No, you know he is absolutely 100% telling the truth, and that he does not. Yeah, that he does not mean to. He does not mean any ill will.
Okay.
But he is. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all.
Earnest truthfulness.
Yes.
It's just like, okay.
Tastes like hard caramel.
Instead of soft.
Well, as a matter of fact, I believe I'll be seeing the pair of them at some point today. I'll keep looking. Thank you for keeping your end of the bargain. Frankly, I'm amazed I could take up mine.
As am I. You might get killed. Do you know that? Someone might kill you.
Well, isn't the court supposed to defend against such things?
Of course. I'm not saying I won't. I'm not saying I'm going to.
No, it's fine. Just curious to know how these things can be done, so.
Well, when you make decorations in the way that you do, and you did, measures have to be taken sometimes, but I see where you come from, Jin.
I see where you do.
Yes. Quickly, please. With haste.
Of course, Your Grace. Stand and leave.
Beautiful.
This is a monologue token.
Dum dum dum.
As Jin leaves the room, I want to know what the fuck is going through this Duke's head.
Ooh, love it.
More than an aura check.
Break us up a piece, Castillo.
Castillo.
Who am I giving this to? Castillo. I'll take it myself. No, I don't get it. Shit. I do not know if I should trust him or not. But he will be the quickest way to get my answer. No. It is the right thing to do. She has done good things for you. You should continue. And you should do good things for her. And in the end, you will have power. But this will be for you and Casca and Lücan. That is all.
No melon is eaten.
Who put that melon there? What the fuck?
I'm sorry, I didn't read the list.
I don't hear the rumors. Camera follows Jin out the door. Jin, when you exit the door, Thorn is right there waiting at the door, rubs up against your leg, and then wherever you go, Thorn prances behind you, meowing every once in a while.
And after probably a couple steps of turning around and being like, what? You could have gone with her, you know. Were you spying on me? Wow. I see how it is. Fine. And I offer my arm.
They climb up and sit on your shoulder. And do the kitty head thing. Yeah.
Fine. And I will make my way to Rafa's.
Okay.
Preferably before midday.
I'm going to pan the camera over to Rafa's room, which this would be happening about the time that Jin was over at the Duke's.
Love it. Oh, we're gonna cross.
Bendy Mendy. You.
He gets out of bed.
That's what
he gets out of bed.
Oh! Gotta stay.
I don't know if I
Mendy.
I don't know.
Is that what you call
I don't know.
They wibble wobble, but they don't fall down.
Reach and flexibility.
You received a letter from Rafa, and so you arrive at her chambers.
You hear a knock on the door.
Rafa's been sitting at her desk this whole time. She gets up, I think peeks through the open door where Merritt is, locks eyes with Merritt for a moment. Brief nod, opens the door.
You see standing two piercing purple eyes and the dark figure of the inky version of Mendax standing there. Standing taller than you remember, looking down at you, and in an instant, Mendax appears from the ink shadow. Well.
Come in.
My goodness. He walks in.
She closes the door immediately. Thank you for coming so swiftly.
Well, you wrote in all capitals, and I was intrigued at your urgency, I have to say. What is it that you want from me?
No reason to skirt around it. She goes, picks up the letter from Cyrus, hands it to Mendax.
Whoa.
Are you giving me a letter in person? You know you can just knock
Just
on
read
my
it.
door. All right, fine. Here. He opens the letter. Wow. Why would you show me this? What do you want?
Can you tell I'm in a bit of a bind? And it's definitely worth noting that you are one of the first people I turn to.
Sure.
Does this not concern you too? What's written here?
Concern me? Well, I'll ask you a question to your question. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna go find the Vile Queens?
Mendax, you are much smarter than you look.
Hmm.
You know the answer to that. I'm sure you do. Now the question is are you going to allow it to happen? Or are you going to do something about it? Because you know that I can't.
Cyrus is so fucking stupid.
On that we can agree.
What do you want me to do? You call me here. What do you want me to do? Because I could go to those queens and show them this, and they'd probably, one of them, would probably come barging down your door.
I don't want you to show them this letter. In fact, I don't want you to take it. No one should be in possession of this except for me.
You've given it to me.
I would like it back before you leave here. But I do have a lot of other things on my plate currently.
What might those be? If we're opening letters to each other.
I have other commands I must follow.
Care to share?
With you?
You've already shared one. What's harm in sharing another?
Because I don't know if this one directly affects you. But this letter, it most definitely would it not?
Yes.
So is there not something that you are wanting to do to stop Cyrus? Because you know what he's probably trying, right? Come on, Mendax. Think about it. Put the pieces together. I can't tell you.
What can't you tell me, Rafa?
Because I can't.
Because? You don't think I don't know? Oh, Rafa. Sometimes I think you think so low of me, and I don't understand why.
Overwhelming evidence?
I think you've been having a different conversation this whole time because I'm telling you, you are smarter than you appear. I know you know.
Right. So go and do it. I'm not going to stop you. I just want to see what you do. You know, sometimes things need to be moved.
So you would rather other people move those pieces for you? Are you a coward?
No, I'm just a piece on a chessboard, and you're a lower one than I am. So I can move you where I want you to. But fine, if you want me to do something, I'll make sure I deal with Cyrus. Is that what you would like? You want me to go to Cyrus and tell him what I know? And tell him that you asked me to come here and showed me this letter? I could.
Lord Vale.
What?
A problem with being a master of shadows is no one knows where you are at any given time.
That's not a problem. To me, at least.
I'm simply saying we would like your help. But we will not tolerate the opposite. This is not a game.
You're wrong in that. What did we do yesterday? Was that not a game? What do we do every day here? Is this not a game?
That's the problem with you. That's the problem with the queens. That's all you think.
Maybe we think that way because it is easier that way.
You just proved my point. It's just easy for you. It's just a game.
You don't see the pieces as real people. Lives that you are destroying.
No. I don't. Particularly care.
Do you think your father did?
Did you know my father? I don't think you would know what my father felt or did not. I think there's been a lot of that going around these past few days of people insinuating they knew who my father was.
Well, if you care to tell me now that he was dispassionate and a non-caring sociopath, I believe you. I don't know. I'm simply asking, do you think that?
No. But my father was a good ruler. And he did what was necessary.
He clearly wasn't good enough. Mendax, I came to you because you are the last person, the last tiny rowboat on this sinking ship. So if you want us all to sink together, by all means, take this information and do what you want. But if you would like to maybe have some semblance of authority, of power,
spine.
You all confuse me. You gave me power. I can use it however I please. You told me this letter is power. And I can use it however I want.
Mendax, as you say this, there is a... And for a moment, like a millisecond, no time passes for you. You're in a chamber with Mercy laying on the bed, head crooked, resting on her fist. And she smiles at you.
Come back to bed. The horrors of tomorrow can wait. Please, love.
And then you're out of it.
You know there is nothing I can do to stop you from wielding that power. So this is where you need to make a choice, Mendax. No one can make it but you. Not the queens. Not Cyrus. Not your father. You.
Sure. Fine.
You smell Mercy's perfume when you say that.
You know, it is interesting. I just don't understand why you'd come to me. But I do appreciate it. I do appreciate information. It is helpful. And if you'd like me to go talk to Cyrus.
No. I want you to do what you do best. No talking.
Well, then I'm confused because I do not understand how I would stop you from doing what you have been told to do.
I never said stop me. I said do something about it. Gain information. Find a way around this. Warn the queens if you must. But if you don't, lots of blood could be on your hands too, Mendax.
No. Absolutely not. No. Why would they be on my hands? You've given me all the power. You literally handed me a letter. Why would they be on my hands? But I hear what you're saying. I'll do as you ask.
Rafa?
My goodness, are you expecting more?
Go.
Is there a window in this room?
Mm-hmm.
3 crows walk somewhere on a tree branch outside before flying away.
Mendax, disappear into your shadow now.
Why?
Because there's going to be someone in this room who I guarantee you don't want to hear what comes next.
I thought we were being open with what we were saying to each other.
Are you in there?
I can hear voices. I know whose voice that is.
Ow, don't bite my shoulder. Stop.
I'll go into the shadows if that's going to make you feel better. And he steps into the shadows, but you see those 2 eyes standing there.
Did you take the letter or did you hand it back to him?
He absolutely took the letter.
All right.
Rafa will then turn and open the door.
I think pretty much as soon as the door opens, I sort of gesture my shoulder with Thorn over to Rafa.
Hi,
Thorn
Thorn.
hunkers down.
It's nice to see your face. Gives a scratch.
Ow.
Come in, Jin.
Thank you. And I'll walk in, sort of very carefully place Thorn on the bed. As I've sensed it before, how clear would it for me to sense another emotional resonance in the room? There would be no reason for me to, unless you said I can hear through the door, if I was knocking on the door there.
Mm-hmm.
But passively, to use another tabletop method, if this was passive magic or passive perception of magic, as I've had a very, very intimate understanding of Mendax's emotional state when he physically passed through me, how easy would it be for me to know that someone was in the shadow? Would I be able to tell via my resonance?
Are you looking for that?
Not intently. I wouldn't be making a perception check. I'd be using my passive perception.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
Passive magical insight.
Yeah.
Passive magical perception. Roll me a magic check, Mendax, with advantage because you're literally one with the shadows.
In the shadow.
And roll me a magic check with a disadvantage since it's passive.
Come on. Well, let's see. You do so much. Okay.
12?
7.
Damn it.
Beautiful.
The vibes in here are, you know, when you walk into a room and the energy is
oh.
like a little icky. That's
Yeah.
what you get, and you're like, you don't know why, but you're just like,
Okay.
weird vibes.
In fact, you feel like the air is a bit thin, as if you were like far higher elevation, until after a moment, Merritt like shakes her head and like exhales, and the air kind of like rushes back into the room.
Impressive. Might you give your sister and I a moment alone?
Jin,
If not, that's okay. I come after Dulcamara sent me.
The crows land back on the branch.
Merritt should be here.
Very well.
She's safe, I promise.
Are you all right? I was asked to check in with you. When I became Dulcamara's errand boy, I don't know, but I have many employers, it seems.
I'm fine. A little shaken. I don't know why.
Was it the treatment, do you think?
Treatment?
That's what Dulcamara said you went for. The good doctor tended to you, yes? What did they do?
I got no treatment done. I don't know what Dulcamara is talking about, but no treatment happened. I didn't see a good doctor.
You didn't.
Not that I remember, no. But
May I? Your hand. No harm, I promise.
I know.
she will place her hand in Jin's hand.
Will you let me help you for this moment?
What do you mean?
Allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to feel, and I can help. And as I hold Rafa's hand, I try and if the gates are open, the gates are open.
You commanded it, so yes, they're open.
Okay, wait, hold on a second. What do I feel in that moment? In the moment of a command taking place, what do I feel?
What do you... What?
It's like... It's like when you're trying to loosen a screw and it's just stuck and the threading has started to wear, and then all of a sudden you feel that and it's just like an easy glide of that screw coming out. So it's that resistance and then just pure effortless ease.
How does Rafa feel about that ease?
Yeah.
They both are true. I think that awareness would come, and then because I am searching, as I become aware of that sensation, how does Rafa feel about that occurring?
Because she is aware when she has been overcome by...
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm trying to think
the
of a
curse.
flavor you'd have.
Yeah.
What flavor this would be.
He does the word
How does she
picture.
feel about being commanded?
It is a heavy, very viscous, honey-like guilt.
Mm.
Yeah, that's what you think.
What happened yesterday? For you?
The mage's duel, I was mending, making repairs, healing you,
Yeah.
healing Malvira. And then it's all foggy after that.
Is it?
I know I spoke to Dulcamara last night, but maybe that was a dream?
You said you were going to the mirrors.
Right. And I did. And I saw Dulcamara there, and...
Does Dulcamara lie?
Not to me. At least,
Would she lie about you?
I don't know.
My honest opinion?
Yes.
Maybe, probably. Maybe not. I don't know.
What? Why?
Yes, she has lied. Yes, she probably will lie. I don't know about what.
Did she tell you something?
Yes. Just that you went to see a mutual friend of ours.
I have no memory of that.
I see.
But I don't know why she would lie about that.
I'm sure it's nothing. Excuse me. Are you all right if I depart?
Before you go, you should know one thing.
I have to pee, guys.
Oh.
I didn't want to
You'll
disturb
never get
anything.
into this, please.
But I didn't want to announce it. I'm so sorry. Now I've made it weird.
The reason you were asked to come here by Merritt. I'm going to kill the Empress.
What?
I'm going to kill Empress Andronica Sarovei before the sun sets tonight.
I see. Do you want to do that?
I have to.
The crows leave. Do I hear the flutter?
Oh yeah.
I'll be back. I stand. And I turn and I follow.
Thank you for doing the sound. You leave at that point?
I leave at that point and I go to the roof.
Go to the roof. You can see that the crows are flying towards the now empty duel arena.
Yeah, I'll get there. I'll get there.
Up in the sky.
Yep.
We'll get there.
Oh shit, Mendax was in
Absolutely,
the
he
shadow
was.
that entire time. As soon as Jin leaves,
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry.
No,
I just
do your
realized
thing. Do your
seeing
thing.
Hannah made me remember it. Hearing the words, I'm going to kill Empress Andronica Sarovei.
Oh, that's what I missed. Damn.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The full-throated confession.
The Mendax and that scene was great, and I was like, I gotta pee, but I can't leave. But it was finally time.
It was fun just watching you.
Yeah. Maybe in the studio.
Literally be Mio against the wall.
That traversal over there is crazy.
Bonking your way through.
I don't know how to describe it.
Sorry to change the vibe.
Am I, in that moment, hearing that, knowing what I gave her hammer for, would I be able to sense it? As it's a magical resonance that I am deeply familiar with.
Oh, the...
Are you doing like a ping?
Oh, yeah.
Can
I'd
you
have-
find my iPhone it?
Yeah, since it is now my iPhone, since I am
I'm not
still
seeing
reeling
it.
from that dream,
Mm-hmm.
being told this, I would have no reason to have suspected it had you not mentioned that. Immediately.
My death stick is in the room.
No, I would because it's my fear. Yeah, I'll hit a find my murder weapon.
Love it.
If that would be magic.
Yeah, roll me a magic check.
Gamba. Come on, Kyra. Okay, that's a 15.
You close your eyes and send out an Assassin's Creed ping.
Yep, I click down on the right stick.
Behind the tapestry is that resonance. But this tapestry, I don't know if you're aware of what it is. It's a tapestry that depicts a fox running through the forest with different colored lights seeming to chase it down into a cave.
Yeah, without thinking, I would just be run over, like try to move away the tapestry to see what's behind it.
It's a stone wall.
Yeah.
I've already tried that.
Wait, what? Are you saying the Vashra's behind the tapestry?
I'm not saying anything.
Oh.
Jin just...
Okay.
So now to find my own phone for the ping, for my thing, and it's not there.
Ping my thing.
Ping my
Hey-o.
I'll be back at noon. Don't let her go anywhere until we're back. Yes, please.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. Because you asked me to, not because that's what I was already gonna fucking do. Like, this isn't my entire morning right now.
She's had a lot sprung on her.
She's a good sister. And I'll go.
Again, those crows have flown from the barrage upwards towards the now empty arena.
Is there any way to get up to the arena?
Jump.
Fucking...
Yeah, is there still a port or something? If not, that's okay.
You walk outside,
I'll
and there
yell.
is a mushroom circle. But it is
Boing.
inactive currently. It's the same mushroom circle that you would have used to get up there. It's inactive.
One thing before you have that scene, also because I gotta
Yeah, please no. That was
speed-addled.
That was just getting out of the room.
As soon as
yeah.
Mendax hears Jin leave the room, you'll hear, and you'll see behind in the shadows, Mendax just like leaning up against the wall. 2 people. My goodness. Yes, Rafa, I will help you. Absolutely. You can trust me on that. I didn't know you had 2. That's a blunder. What's happening at 12? Can I come?
And that is where the scene shifts. Amazing.
Can I get an invite? Well done.
Coach well,
See you
Coach
next
well.
week.
Goodbye.
Drive safely.
Yes. William.
I'll see you.
I know.
In June?
Yes.
Yeah.
Bonkers.
Goodbye, buddy.
What the fuck?
I know.
Hang on.
Hug me, brother. Hug me, brother. Okay.
See you later.
Damn.
See you later, alligator.
I'll be back.
Mendax be like, guys, I didn't get the particle invite.
Go piss girl. Also, I know there's 3 over here now, 1 over here is done leaves. If somebody wants to move over, I know the names will be all fucked, but...
If either of you, if you or Will, since you guys are probably going to have a scene together, so you don't have to...
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Love you, be safe.
You're all going to hell.
Well done.
We're doing a little musical chairs moment right now.
It's time for story.
This is, you guys really are in the room with us right now.
Yeah.
This is what's happening.
Broom
womb
happens.
where it happens.
It used to be in our living room. This is our office.
This is just a different kind of living room.
It's like you're in our office with us.
That was a lot of things.
Yeah, you really were. Yeah, let me move this fucker around. Will's gonna be like, wait.
Do you need assistance?
I should be able to walk.
Do you want your cock?
Yes, please.
I got your cock.
There's a lot of cock talk today.
Cock
You want a
talk.
cock talk?
Lots
SEAL
of
Team
cock
6
talk.
cut it. That's what it's called.
Your dice.
Cock talk.
Oh no.
Who's in charge of naming things in Bards of New York?
I don't think
None of
you
us.
guys are, yeah.
Not a single one of us.
Not fun. Okay.
Splendid.
Maybe it is Rachel's in charge of.
I will say
that.
I've had a bit of a run with the episode title names.
You've been cooking.
You'll just like you'll say it in the thing, and I kind of just like disassociate for a second, and I'm just like
It comes to you.
Yeah.
Source.
Yeah,
Nah.
you've got these episode titles right on the
Source
money. Thanks, gang, for hanging with us while we rearrange the room.
To who sent this? You're amazing. We have a video. You'll see it, but
Yes.
dear God,
Am I alive? Am I cool? Am I cash
Hopefully.
Cash money.
Cash money.
Sorry that the names don't line up anymore,
I'm down
guys.
hopefully you'll understand what's going on.
Wait, can you give us a little sneak peek of your Mendax in person?
Yeah, so effectively what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna sneak into the shadows and see what's going on.
I think that's
Oh my
You know?
god.
Maybe I'll whisper a little bit. But maybe I won't. Who knows?
I can't wait for next week after that. When we get to meet one of your characters. Your connection characters.
They're I think going to be a lot deeper.
Well, while Will is going go piss girl, I have a couple scenes that I know need to happen with Eos. But in the meantime, our camera will shift to Lücan,
What you
sitting in his bed, tweaking.
Classic.
And you hear, hello?
One second. He'll like throw on a shirt, throw like a comforter that was not on the bed over the bed to cover the sheets.
The hole to cover the gaping hole in the bed.
the symbolism.
And answers the door.
It's Casca. They are holding like a wrapped breakfast sandwich, essentially.
King.
I didn't hear anything from you, and I was worried. After everything that happened last night. You don't look well.
You brought me. Thank you.
Oh, if you, I brought this for you, but if you want me to leave, I'm happy to leave. If you need to be alone.
Come in. Yeah.
Casca enters, walks over to the table, and sets it up.
Lücan kind of looks around as if he needs to like tidy the room, but like growing up and through his like army days, were like he basically confines his stuff to like one section.
Mm-hmm.
So like clothes don't go very far from his trunk, so that you can leave at moment's notice. So like a lot is kind of like left untouched or mostly not moved. So he kind of like just like looks around for a second. Just doesn't have anything to do.
How fucked is the bed?
It's covered with a duvet.
Okay, it's not in my brain. Like a whole chunk.
I
of
thought
the
like
bed
part of the
was,
bed
like,
was missing.
gone.
Yeah.
Like cratered.
Make it kind of.
No, there's holes in it.
You consider it. I want you to consider it.
Can you just like move in? At
Absolutely
all?
not.
You look really weird.
I know. I get like 2 more hours. I'm making them count.
Yeah, there's like a part of it, like the side, is a little missing.
It's gone.
From just kind of like.
May I ask what happened, or do I not want to know?
I don't know.
Okay, you don't have to tell me. That's fine.
No, I don't know what happened.
Did someone try to hurt you?
No more than usual.
You seem... I'm not sure whether to stay or go, Lücan. What's going on?
Is it safe to speak in here?
Not as safe as Albany's room, but... I don't really care about that. I'm worried about you.
I had a really bad dream.
And you blew up your bed. Accidentally.
I was visited by the Ashrite
Oh?
in my dream. But before that, it was like I was back on the battlefield. And I just woke up. It was just...
Like this. They pull back the duvet. This has never happened before, has it? It's going to be okay.
I'm sorry I didn't go to you last night.
Oh, it's...
But now I'm glad I didn't.
Oh. Yeah, I guess so. It's fine, though. I assumed you'd forgotten, and it's fine. I had to take care of some things anyway. Did you... I have to go... I've been summoned by Rafa, and so I must go meet with them. But I wanted to check in on you to make sure you're okay.
I think I received the note as well. I didn't read it much.
I can wait here until you're okay to go. Would that help or hurt?
I don't know.
How about you eat something? And then we'll go from there.
Get the mask. Okay.
One step at a time.
One step at a time.
Camera shifts. Unless you had anything else you wanted to do. Okay. Before we get to Jin trying to jerry-rig his way up to the arena.
I'll cook something up.
Eos.
So, I mean, I'm about to come.
Eos. Eos.
I mean, that's the plan I
My
shot
creepy,
right now.
creepy child.
Get your ass back down here.
Get me up.
You escape from your nightmares. And where do you go?
To the arena,
What are you doing up there?
waiting.
What are you doing while you wait?
Eos. Up there. Removes their mask. Removes their hat. Removes their gloves. And waits until the whole murder has assembled themselves, perched along some of the seats, the top edge of the wall of the arena, until this abandoned space, like so many other pieces of refuse, things left forgotten by the continent once their usage has been, or their usefulness has been outlived. Once it is fully claimed in this moment on this morning as Eos is, they will begin to do what they have done many, many days or nights, free afternoons before. And this the arena, the floor where the duels took place is sort of like a sandy.
It's actually stone.
Stone?
And then on the outside of the arena are like a language in the diarchy that is etched in there, just to kind of tell the story of Ethermancy.
Are there any free, like sort of either loose or smaller stones, any fragments of the plates that were broken left over anywhere?
Sure, of course.
They will find as much of the loose refuse as they can to once again, for the 100th or 1000th time, build a model of the wall they have seen fall so many times. There are walls like these, almost like cairns to what was and what might be, all across the continent. Potentially in some smaller towns, there are legends or folklore about whatever small sprites and fae have done this, but it is always Eos. And it serves no purpose other than to busy hands unused by work. And while they are building, they mutter, both to themselves and to Ghost, to an extent. Quiet is done, loud set in motion, and now we wait and we watch and we wait and we watch. And does it matter? Do you think it matters? Looking towards the mask hovering in the air, do you think it matters? Who falls first? Who pushes what? It's all moving now. It was so slow once, so stagnant like a swamp. And now it's moving. We moved things. I used to fix things only and you moved, but now we move things.
You hear thunder and rain. Sky is blue. Not a cloud to be seen.
Is this your storm, Lady of Ash? Or is it all for us? If you would wish it, there is space for you here. On my side of the wall or otherwise. Lady Ashright, I know you are near. I would so love to hear your voice once again.
As you say these words, your mask that you propped it up on your staff?
It's
just floating?
Just hovering now.
From your mask, this orangey purple smoke starts to filter out of it and fill the arena. It clouds your vision, covers everything so you cannot see. And then as it clears, you are standing, hovering in a thunderhead. You see lightning arc across the clouds. Rain below you somewhere begins to pour. The rumble you feel deep in your chest. And that mask hovers right in front of you, pouring the smoke out. As it hits the clouds color of purple and pink start to infect that magic so that the smoke coming from the mask now is that color of a summer thunderstorm. And then finally, as that mask rises, this figure starts to take form. The whole time this is happening, you hear Ghost. Pieces, all fall down. Over and over and over again, this figure, their face is carved to look like some sort of beautiful femme-presenting person. Hair that is made of clouds goes down their back and wends and waves like clouds that move across the sky. And they stand before you. Pieces, my lord. It has been a long time since I've gotten to this state. Oh, you'll excuse me, darling, as I stretch my muscles.
Why now?
1,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
You have done well. You have turned the wheel. The veil is thin and I can see and feel again. And I have you to thank. However, they get really big, like their face is the size of like a truck. And they lean down to you, their hair kind of falling around them. I do wonder if you've given up too soon in your pursuit, our pursuit, of who's behind the curse.
And what would make you think I've given up?
Actions! Just that you seem ready to leave, to join an entity who isn't playing nice.
Yes.
Perhaps and they lean forward and boop your nose. Perhaps I'm a tad jealous. What does the Ashrite have that I don't? I've given you power, direction, long life,
You're
vision.
Noisy.
I like to talk.
I know. I don't anymore. What else is there to say? She is quiet. Quiet as the grave. You don't know what that word means anymore. I have broken no promises. I still yearn on your behalf.
Do you promise?
Not again. I've made mine and it still stands.
You're learning, yes.
No more promises for little Eos, the mender. No, no, no. Promises,
Does that title still fit? Do you think?
It could.
What if I don't want it to?
What do you want? What is your heart's desire?
Silence.
They become small again, about your size.
I want it all silent. I want the only sound in this world to be the ones that are unprompted by thoughtful creation. I want it to be the wind through the grass, the sound of the water on the rocks. Conversation has grown useless over these long years, my spectre. It is tiring to me. I do not want to mend. I want it to all go quiet. If I am to have a title, I want it bestowed not by the coven, by you if it must be, but by those who shaped it all. Eos the Silencer. The Great Blanket. Eos that would have it all quiet. But we made a promise, Ghost. But I wonder, how much of the boy that was, that made that promise, do you still see here? Medically.
All I see is a scared child trying to make sense of the world they were left alone in.
Oh,
Trying
yes.
to find their plot of peace. Peace, 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 peace. I will give you peace.
Will you? You'll extinguish all the candles. I love the smell of smoke.
The wall.
Yes.
You've turned fate's wheel. The veil is thinning. But there are more like it around. Continents and continents and continents and continents.
Do they all have you? Those like you? Things that live deep in the wood?
Like me and worse.
What?
Like me and better. The very best and the most horrible. But we cannot see them. Cannot see the adventure.
Eos is going to unhunch to full height.
We cannot see them unless the walls come down.
So on all these other continents,
Mm-hmm.
all those like you, all of them were still too frail, too narrow-minded, and all got trapped behind walls. There wasn't one of you with the foresight to escape, to save all those little children from wandering too far into the wood, saying words they don't know. Were you all that narrow-minded, or was it just you here? Hunches back down again.
I am a free spirit compared to my compatriots.
Free?
I find the cracks. I work my way through. That's how I found you. And I ask you, help me tear the walls down, and I will leave you in peace. And you may disappear to dust or ash or whatever other filthy thing you want to be.
I can't.
They snake around you and their arms kind of drape around your shoulders, hair flowing around them.
You know I cannot use the reaping anymore. I alone cannot bring down that wall, and they're all too deaf to listen. The rat, though. He could do it. And the little flower, she was close.
And you have pushed them, do you think, on a path to take down the wall?
Almost. The flower is close. It will depend on how all the pieces fall. And the rat. I have a gift for the rat. Once that is done, I will have pushed my pieces here. I will have done my part here, and can make my way to the wall. To the wall, it's what you want!
Pieces!
Then show me a different path. Show me another way. Or let me do it the way I can, the one with form and function.
Thunder crack. When you look down, they're gone.
Eos!
Hold.
Yeah.
Blessed be. You cold.
Yes, my lady, I do.
Your ghost is growing stronger.
Promises, promises.
Ones you regret.
I regret everything, Lady Ashright.
Not meeting me, I hope.
You know, I would hope.
I cannot keep them at bay away from your mind for too long. Their power is of equal value to my own. What is it you want? What is it you need?
I do not know. You see them. My closest companions. Murder. That which either calls to me and my work, or that which I must inflict, and so yet I surround myself with one. I wish, so frequently, I find myself considering the option of reneging on it all and just joining them.
Would you like that?
If I perhaps could perch on the shoulder of an augur whose voices carry far beyond walls and gardens, perhaps. But I fear I would infringe on such a person. And I fear versions of myself have said words binding me to deeds not yet done, Lady Ashright. And so what I would wish, I dare not tell you, for fear you would think less of me.
I'm used to dealing in nightmares.
What about with them?
They look up for a moment, and you see a crack of green lightning across the sky.
Nightmares are my favorite.
May I ask a personal question, Lady Ashright?
Go on.
Where do you hail from? I have met none like you in my travels, and I, like you, have traveled. If there is a land of people like you, let me know its name, so I may make my garden there.
Would you like to know where I hail from, or where I consider home?
What would I owe you for both answers?
The answer you said I was too pure. The answer you said that was too nightmarish for me to hear.
Fair enough. Who goes first? How does it play out at your tables?
Where I am from, where I hail, is where your ghost is from. You say you think people like me all hail from there and nothing more. There is good and evil everywhere. They're all different shades. That door is locked to me, to Ghost, and to many others. I have yet to find out that answer.
There's a moment where something flutters through Eos's face. A muscular spasm that could be read as a genuine smirk. And so an answer yet eludes the Ashrite. What a treat.
Would you like to help me find the answer?
I don't know. I would like to help you. But you are singular. And if you hail from a land where those, like my promised, hail from, I cannot wish for more.
You have been hurt.
Who hasn't? It is currency. Wounds and their stitching.
You continue to let it hurt you, though.
Yes.
I have met many nightmares. You let it define you, if I may say so.
Yes. For certain. If I am not defined by the nightmare, then I will be consumed by it. This I know more clearly than crystal. If I am to be plagued by fear of things that have been, fear of things that are, and fear of things that will be, then I would rather just be fear. Not the fear of loss. Not fear of forgetting something. When it is done, all of it. If the memory of what I am is left behind as nothing more than the echoes of what someone feels when they look into a dark corner of a room and can no longer see its borders. The fear of what lurks beyond the confines of what is seen, that would be an achievement. I long to outgrow fear and become it entire.
I knew someone like you long ago.
Should I be flattered or hurt?
Flattered.
What were they like?
Thought themselves a monster. Thought themselves incapable of doing good, choosing productivity. And I have seen you choose productivity.
I would hope.
Perhaps your patron needs to be removed.
How?
Join me and my lord.
Who is is your lord, Lady Ashright?
They look up at the sky and another green crack of lightning flashes across it.
One who has been watching, who needs that veil down. That veil that your ghost wants so badly down. I know. It is hard. But a great many productive things can come from that veil coming down. The wheel must continue to turn.
Why?
That is the nature of things.
What is nature? Why nature? Who decides these things?
Hedrons,
Hedrons.
labeled with symbols that decide the outcome.
I know no such stones.
Not yet. But I can teach you. If you are willing to learn.
Quid pro quo, Lady Ashright. I have made promises to them, my patron.
Mm-hmm.
Not so easily abandoned by those of us so tethered to this realm. I yearn for your company and guidance, and in so yearning would be happy to assist you.
But
I will only do so if you grant me the power with which them that are my patron, those that live beyond the veil, so crave and so often utilize. You know my true name, Lady Ashright. I do not know yours.
the Ashright is the only name I have here.
Here, this world does not truth define. Whatever your first name was, I would know it. And I would, in exchange, make my last promise to you.
I lost that name. I'm in search of it. It is unknown to me. Out there amongst the realms. Hence, my desire to tear down the veil so I may move to my next order of business. I yearn to find that name. You could help me, and I could help you, and in so doing, give it to you, or whatever version of you there is.
They look up at the sky and another green crack of lightning.
I have so much yet to understand. I will help you find your name, Lady Ashright. I will do so without promise, and I will do so without recompense.
I prefer it that way.
When we find it, you must keep it.
You wanted it so badly moments ago.
I simply want to know it. I want no claim over any part of yours that is not wholly yours.
You do remind me of a nightmare, much beloved.
Though Eos's skin is reddened and desiccated by time and promise, it reddens further.
Find me when you are ready. We will slip these chains.
Is that a promise?
Would you like that? I promise before my time is through, on this plane, on this Arcadia, I will help you slip those chains, so you may help me find my name.
I promise in kind. I will not rest on this plane until your name is found, your own, and our chains are slipped.
It is an honor.
Hold hands and
Fucking love it.
light shoots down both their arms. The promise has been made.
No kiss.
A familiar nightmare indeed.
I wish I could say the same.
Find me when you're ready, and we'll solve your problem. And go make a few more of our own.
I'm counting on it. If you will excuse me, lady, I have one last order of business to attend to.
As you look down to put your gloves back on, you just hear the lightest flutter of birds' wings, not your ravens, or your crows. And then when you turn back, the asteroid is gone.
Gesture to the mask.
Standing in your place, Jin, you stepped into the mushroom circle, tried to get up.
Yeah.
Our camera sees the asteroid disappear, and as they disappear, our camera cuts to Jin in the mushroom circle, trying to figure the fuck out how to get up there. And green magic circles around, spirals around, like the Swan Princess. If you haven't watched it, fucking watch it. And lifts Jin up to deposit you onto the arena.
Aeos, immediate charge forward. Why?
Why what?
Why does she think... What did you do with her? Why doesn't she remember you? Why does she... What did you do?
Pushed a domino.
Why doesn't she remember?
Remember what?
You.
Who, me? Or the face in her dreams?
Aeos, I'm done with this. All I wanted to know is why she isn't dead this morning. And why someone else, other than you, other than I, wants her gone.
Because it isn't about who dies, Jin. It is about turning the wheel in the opposite direction. Removing a piece from the board.
It might not matter who dies. It matters how they die, to me.
And that is where we differ, you know this. Tell me, where is that hammer of yours? I seem to have misplaced it.
Where is it?
How should I know? If I lost it, I'm sure it found its way into somebody's hands. And whoever's hands it is in shall find themselves very successful indeed. They're talking.
Who?
You talk. Everyone is talking. It's all moving. They cannot go back now. You spoke here in this space. This arena will never be the same. No one will ever look at it the same ever again because of the words you spoke. And then I chose to speak words last night, not in a public place. But I spoke words nonetheless. And no one remains the same. Save for you and I.
Why did you not act?
Because I am not staying.
No.
I have other business to attend to.
Business?
What other is there? But you are staying a little longer.
I won't let her do this.
Won't you?
Not her, no.
Well, then get your hammer back.
I intend to.
Not without one more gift from me.
Oh. Haven't you given enough?
No.
Eos.
I'll let the mask drift off. Hat off. Hood off.
Have you described what Eos looks like without everything on? I can't remember.
I think I have once,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, I wanted to make sure.
I just see Deadpool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just wanted to double check to make sure.
Give me a little of your strength.
Why?
So you may look at me as I was, and as I should be. I promise. I will take no more than I need to show you the least favorite way I am, before I gift you something in kind.
Will it help me?
It will help all of those who have been lost before you. The name of the Protectorate will echo forevermore.
I don't need those two. I just want something quiet.
Well, my gift will allow you to carve a path to peace. The first and last peace. Your strength first. Just lightly grazing fingertips with Jin. Eos is going to pull, I'm not going to borrow Jin's magic. Maybe just for a moment, for the cycle of magic to work here. Just a little bit of the rogue draining to show Jin what Eos actually looks like.
As they were, or as they should be?
It's as they should be.
Gotcha.
Or, yes, yeah. In that moment where Jin's magic passes through, what briefly does Eos sense emotionally and take, like, what would Jin's magic pick up from Jin right now?
There is a sense of betrayal, bitter, the space in between marrow on a bone that's pretty much been picked clean. Hurt. And a desperate need to take action.
That's it.
Okay.
In this moment, as Eos's abilities allow the stolen power to be amplified in some way, Eos is just going to cycle that sense of the need to take action back in. And that's the one sensation that gets pulled through like a water wheel. And as this is happening, you see Eos's arm mend itself. Skin going from desiccated and irradiated to smooth and suntanned leather. Their face, their nose regrows. Salt and pepper hair slicked back over their head begins to grow. A trimmed, manicured beard on a chiseled jawline, deeply inset hazel eyes. Again, wildly so. They look, as this magic, their stolen magic, mends their appearance, as it does every single time. The only real-world reference I can use is like Mamma Mia era Pierce Brosnan.
Oh, I was thinking like young Charles Dance. That's what my head went.
Sure. Either way.
The same.
Yeah.
Same. Love it.
And as Eos transforms in this way, you can watch them like curl in on themselves a bit, and with your own magic, that typical Eos bile is directed inwards. It's self-loathing and the bitter acidity of internalized disgust.
Gotcha.
You speak a word of this to anyone. I'm not going to make empty threats at you.
Doesn't seem like there's much for anyone else to remember, as you said.
It's like weeding a garden. You prune what you don't want kept. This is what I should have been.
I've been seeing a lot of that lately.
I wonder what you see when you look in the mirror. But that's what we're going to change. Have I ever told you about my mother's?
Not extensively, no.
See, we both lost family. Jin Kaziroth. You a sister. And me, my mother's. My mother the first, Radha, the sower. She was kind. She was wise. And she knew what needed tending. And my mother Idra, my mother the second, the Reaper. She was just, she was decisive, and she knew when a crop had gone to rot. Tapping the mask in the air, when I made my first promise, it led fairly swiftly to losing both my mothers at my own hands. I see them every night. Do you see your sister every night?
When I sleep.
Yeah. The crux. Always the crux. Yes. I see what I did to them every night, and I feel what I took from them every moment. What I took from Radha, I have given away. What I took from Idra, I would like to give away.
I see.
If Rafa cannot do this,
I won't let her.
If Rafa cannot do this, then allow me to bestow upon you the power to do this. From my mother the second, Idra, I would bestow upon you the reaping. Where Radha had the ability to cultivate natural life, Idra had the perfectly matched ability to harvest and shift organic matter. That's what it was. It has grown and changed. It is far-reaching.
You would have me use this?
I would have you take it and do whatever you see fit with it. I have no use for it any longer.
Who has the first?
The flower. For her garden, of course.
You'll be keeping them together, in a sense.
Not by plan, but the more she spoke of you running away, the more fitting it seemed. Though I hope you choose to enact actions that would force her far away from you.
The promise I made to her was I'd do anything within my power.
Well, that depends on how you define this power once you receive it. As yours, or Idra's.
Can I offer you a gift in exchange?
I do love a bribe.
Let me take your burden. Give me your promise. I've tried and seek to help everyone else. And for years, I've thought about how to help you. And it seems to me all you want is to be free.
Very much.
I get the sense you and Rafa aren't so much unalike.
No. I think not.
You hear birds' wings flutter.
Let me use Idra's power to free you.
You think you can stomach the whispers?
No. But you've held on to them for far too long. And unlike you, I do seek to help everyone, no matter what that means happens to me.
And what do you think, Ghost?
I heard you once. Will you accept this transition?
You hear a probing or like feel a probing into your mind as they're seem to be searching your intent.
I let them in, and truthfully, and I would say this in my head to the careless fingers plundering around my thought. I just want to help them, and I want to help you.
You think you can do a better job than me?
I don't know. I take it might be in your nature to be curious to find out.
I do love an adventure.
I imagine this will be quite a curious one. What do you say we let them go?
I would so miss my pet.
I'll never be too far, will I? Veils and all that.
What? What did you say?
We'll see.
It's not the first time I've heard that word today.
It won't be the last.
Do we have a deal? Eos?
Oh, yes, we do.
With the first hand, tendrils just like the green lightning through Eos's veins of the magic in reverse, of passing on the reaping to Jin. You see images of fields of wheat waving in the winds, grey skies contrasting the brown gold stalks, somebody wafting their hand and the field being cracked, splayed apart, and every root and shoot lifting into the air. And then you feel the sensation of roots in a garden festering far too deep, like cracks in earth, in stone, in mortar. The reaping is yours. As I wrote it down once before, as I did say, it was originally the power to harvest and shift organic matter, steeped and evolved within Eos to become farther-reaching and, for lack of a better word, destructive.
Okay.
And I would use a resolve token, my final one, to bind this to Jin's emotion. That this power will be at its most effective when Jin is using it for something he is convicted about. The stronger Jin's convictions are, the stronger the power will be.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have an event.
That's the dialogue I would open there.
My only caveat would be that it is a conviction that is independent of my ability to manipulate.
Yeah, it like true conviction.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like I could be like, I'm super convicted.
No.
But like when it is independent of my manipulation of my own emotion. When
Separate
it is,
from Jin's power.
Yeah,
Like
it's
like
genuine
genuinely Jin to
conviction.
cause actual convictions. The stronger those are, the more effective and more intense the power will be.
Fucking baller. I love it.
You can't lie to it.
Yeah, I can't lie. Like if I'm to, it's in the crowdfunded story, it's the Cruciatus curse. It's like if you don't mean to actually cause pain and torment, it won't do it as well. But if you mean
Story. Fuck turfs.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay. I am down.
With that, you gain that resolve token.
No, give me that. Okay, so now I'm back to 2 now. Since you're like what, a bajillion.
Yeah, I have so many.
As the power transfers, do my mother proud. And as Eos lets go of Jin's hand, tenderly brushes the side of the porcelain mask.
You feel a caress, not the comforting caress of the Ashrite, but like a slimy caress inside your mind that crackles with electricity.
You know, I can never not be yours.
Promise.
I already have, Ghost. A promise I fear will remain eternal. But your whispers can find new ears. Let them spread like cracks in stone. Drive them all mad.
For a second in your mind, you see that cloud person with the lightning crackling through them. And then your arm that is out stretched to the mask, clouds, dark, thunder, lightning, snake around your arm and consume the mask. It is pouring out of your body into the mask. The mask is shaking, cracks start to form, and then you see that purple and blue lightning start to try and, like kintsugi, form the cracks back together and glue them back together. And then it rests. You feel drained. Not horribly so, but drained. The mask falls to the ground with a weight that it should not have.
Do you know if they're partial to this shape? A mask?
If they aren't, I have been ruthlessly lied to. Jin. I can count on you to do this. Our purposes aside, our ends and goals and means divergent. We both want this step.
To reach either of our dreams, we have to move to the next stage.
Your move, your piece to take. And my piece, I think I'll go find. And with one last... all the crows lift up and Eos bursts into a flock of them. And they're gone.
I sort of look at my hands now. Feel whatever power was there. What wasn't, and now what fills the void that I've been looking for. Yeah! And then I slam my hands down on the arena and destroy it. Out of the sky, I want it gone.
Huh?
I want the what he just said, well, not Eos. Well, what Eos just said of this, what you just did here, that will echo. I want this place off the map. I want to see how far and how deep this destruction can go. I want this out of the sky.
I thought it was organic matter.
A couple centuries ago.
I want it gone.
Okay.
I want to see how far I can do it.
Roll me a magic check.
Still a +2?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay, I got a blessing. Okay, +2, that's 15.
15. Mm-hmm. You slam your hands down on the ground. Mm-hmm. Cracks. Snake out around the arena. And then start to crumple in on each other. Everything starts to be centered on one point in the center until the entire arena has been condensed into a ball. And you, floating for just a moment in the air, while the whole arena is just consumed into a black hole. You float, the mask floating in the air with you, and then you plummet. Free fall until the very last second when orange magic snakes around your body and catches you. And that mask falls to the ground again.
I reach out my hand to the mask. May I?
No response.
I touch the mask. And now that I know it works on inorganic matter, I want to see what it does to me. And in essence, I want to take the mask apart and merge it into myself.
Okay. Roll me a magic check.
Would you like to make a copper and mold it to your skeleton?
The last one, I was thinking it was the Kensuke.
John has a type.
It's unfortunately. But I was thinking
Body
also
mods.
the Kensuke of it all, which again, comes back, I guess. But the idea would be that orange, the mask's magic as it stands in this new bearer.
You got a blessing of Halifax.
Another one?
Yep.
Bang. That would sort of riddle up and down the arms and hands, if successful. If, and truly if, Ghost agrees and wants this. If Ghost doesn't want it, that's chillin' fine. $10.
10?
Even 10. Shout out for that blessing. Would have been 4 otherwise.
The
It's
mask
attempt here.
cracks into 3 distinct pieces. But it seems like you'll have to work a little harder to achieve what you need to achieve.
I take the mask up.
It is heavy. A burden not easily carried.
I'll just sort of slink it as best as I can onto any of the ropes and whatnot, so it feels like, carrying a hefty bag. I'm not wearing it, but like when you are setting out on a big adventure and you've got like a huge pack on your back, that's probably the weight that he'd feel, but it's just the mask slung over their shoulder.
You hear in your head, we are going to have so much fun.
I'm sorry, Kara. I'll walk back to the palace, and I'll go wait for the discussion with Rafa.
Okay. The final scene.
There's no way you're gonna be able to walk into that room and look inside and be like,
What
the fuck is up with this? What the fuck did
Hey
you
sir, the hell is this?
Why you stink like that?
You got that stank on
Don't
you.
worry about me. Don't worry about me.
Boof.
Where we will end this session. Our camera pans up, away from Jin as he acquires what seems to be a new patron.
Oh. Whoops.
Jesus Christ.
You asked for this! Yeah, I didn't super. It was the conversation, and I was like, no, Jin wants to help. Anyway, sorry.
The camera
was just gonna get rid of it.
goes over the palace. There are people walking through the gardens, peaceful. It is barely mid-morning by this time. And our camera pans up into the blue sky where those crows have taken off. And we follow them, going up and up and up. And then one crow dives down, and our camera follows it into the woods that are just off the side of the palace. and we land amongst the trees where a white-haired individual with burgundy and purple robes stands and watches from the woods. A look of hope on their face, and a crow lands on their shoulder. And that is where we will end tonight's session.
Fuck!
And say goodbye to Will.
See ya, Eos.
I cannot tell you how thankful I am that you guys were comfy and kosher with me coming back and playing for a little stretch. I am so grateful for your patience and trust for me to cause as much madness as I was physically able to do. And I'm gonna miss you guys so much.
You'll be back home soon.
I will, but
Not soon enough.
no, it's not nearly soon. It's like you've given me a fix of what it's like to be back here with you guys, and now I have to go for another at least through January without a break, without being able to come back to Kiki.
Fucking yikes. To start another assassination plot.
Oh no! Oh,
Hilarious.
also, how terrible that I'm gonna have to watch for the next few episodes to see how it pans out.
Oh
I'm
no.
excited to see what happens. I'm so looking forward. I wish you could be here to watch the chaos of of how y'all are
watch your
gonna
dominoes
kiki
fall.
together.
God.
It's our dominoes, damn it.
Yeah, it's our.
I meant
At this
plus one,
point,
but it's
yeah.
our dominoes, baby.
You made certain of that.
Creative problem solving, like what's about what I'm hoping is going to happen next week, is some of my favorite D&D.
I'm so scared.
I'm very excited to watch what happens. I hope you all are. How does everyone feel?
Fucking lit. I will say, frankly, half the reason that selfishly, John wanted Jin to take Ghost is your characterization is simply too peak.
Yeah. Fuck
and
you.
I literally was just like, I want Ghost around, and I was like, I want Ghost around.
I'm gonna dog you a little bit.
Uh-oh.
That scene with the Asherite, I could have lived in that for another hour, probably, because it reminded me of times long past.
Yeah, yeah. It felt like home game stuff. It was really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that was very. Yeah.
Hell
Yep. Loved every second of it, and I don't want to get back on a bus.
I am so. I wish Dan was here too for me to say this, and Rachel, but Rachel's watching. I'm so incredibly impressed by all of your work. And it is a goddamn honor to be able to make art with you all. And I know that right now in the story, this is me checking in, that it's a little heavy, but the only thing stopping us from finding that happy ending is creativity. And so I so look forward to how this story pans out. And I trust you all, and I am just unbelievably blessed to know you and be able to see you all shine. It is a true honor. And I mean that to my bones. Yeah.
A fucking delight.
Uh,
A fucking delight.
Okay. Take care of yourself at home at our virtual table. If you are not in the Discord yet, come join the Discord and hang out with us during the week. We've had a very busy week, and I'm very excited to get back to the Discord and see all the fun stuff that's been going on.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Always keep your eyes on the Patreon.
Yeah, we have a couple more weeks of Gilded Thrones, maybe 2. I don't know. And then we have Tales from the Lost Year, season 2. Not season 2, episode 2. I'm so cooked, gang.
Hannah said, it's all
Wrap it up.
going down.
Wrap it up.
Before we get back to some more Gilded Thrones, yeah, and Bards Rewind. We're not stopping the content.
Bards Rewind is about to get. If we just had the Trout Hole episode,
Yeah.
we're about to get to Fedicilas. Things get wild in Fedicilas.
First, there's a.
husband.
That's where we meet Chad.
Before we get to Fedicilas, there is a fucking hit job.
Well,
Oh yes, that's next episode.
a hit job. A hit job that gets undone.
We'll find out. You have to
Tune in on Monday.
When I named Duke Castillo Félix, I apologized to Kyle personally.
Right.
I was like, I'm so sorry. And he goes, it's no big deal. And I was like, I don't want to
Just have to
you.
make sure. Yeah.
Honestly, my brain goes to fix it, Félix. From Wreck-It Ralph.
That's fair. Yeah, take care of yourself. Keep doing the good work when it comes to making our world better. Go to protests.
My name is
There's lots of ways to do good work. And I love y'all. I love y'all. We'll go raid somebody,
you
spread that
guys.
bony love.
Be free!